Boop. Boop's back.
That's right. That's right. We're back. It's time. Once again, I return. I return to a hype train. Damn, thank you guys. Holy shit, bro. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. It is time. Today is a big day. It is the start of the official The Dragon's Claim Summer of something. We need to find a name for it. Summer of challenge, of improvement, summer of destiny. I don't know. We'll work on it. Summer of a Swole? No, there's more. Okay, all right. All right. God damn it. Listen, man. Fuck. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the VOD for a fantastic day for, indeed, it is the 1st of June. What does that mean? Our official 3 months of TDC summer has begun. Multiple challenges have started. Multiple challenges have yet to start that I haven't even announced. All right? There's gonna be something for everybody. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm excited. I'm ready, man. I got all my energy, bro. I got my energy. I woke up early this morning. I went to the gym. You know what? Okay. All right. I had an experience. I experienced the gym that, look, I'm going to talk about. It's embarrassing. I'm going to talk about it because it's important that people know that it's okay. Happens to everybody, apparently. This morning, God. This morning, I couldn't get a bar off my chest. Yeah. I was benching. Yeah, I got stuck, man. I was doing new weight for reps. It was a big improvement too. A brand new weight for reps. I was doing 6 sets, man. I was doing my 6 sets and I increased my weight for the first time to that weight for the entirety of my sets. And I got through set 1 like a breeze. Set 2, set 3, set 4. Let's go. Set 5. We killed it barely. And set 6. I got to the very last rep on set 6, and I couldn't get it off my chest, man. I just didn't have it in me. I gave everything, and I couldn't. I was like, oh God, oh, okay. And I was ready to just sit there and wait. All right, I was ready to sit there and wait until I had the strength energy, and I was rescued though. I was rescued by a hot gym mom. She comes over and she helps me lift it off, and she's like, "Are you all right, sweetie?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." She was like, "Hey, good job." I'm like, "I'm sorry." And she's like, "No." She was really nice. She was so nice. And then like a bunch of gym bros were like noticed, like, "Oh shit," you know, they were all like rushing over and stuff, but like hot gym mom got me first. And so she like lifts it off. She's like, "Oh, it's okay, sweetie. Like, you know, you're doing your best. Like, that's good." I mean, that the dudes are like, "Yeah, man, way to go to failure, bro. That's what's what like fucking let's see, bro. Like, you just spot next one. You go." I'm like, I'm good. Relax, bro. They're all like hyped up, like, "Oh yeah, let's give him a spot. This motherfucker went to failure, man. He was ready to die." The hot gym mom helped me. She saved me. And I was so embarrassed. I was so fucking embarrassed and just dead inside. I would have rather died on that bench than have it lifted off me. But she was like, "It's okay. Like, you did really good. Like, it happens to everybody, and that's how you know you're trying hard. If you don't get stuck, you know, once in a while, then you're not trying hard enough." I was like, "Okay, thanks." She's like, "All right, if you need a spot, you can ask me or any of the boys here." All right. I'm like, "Yeah, okay. I didn't think I needed a spot," but it was rough, man. But it happens to everybody. So listen, man. Oh boy, God, I'm embarrassed. It's fine. We got through it. New weight. Start off June strong. I have goals, man. I have goals for the gym for the end of the summer as well. It's not just gonna be our fitness challenge, not gonna be our art challenge. We've got to talk about both things today, as well as a very special announcement for the Dice Goblins and for the Blackwood enjoyers in the Dragon's Claim today. But there's a couple things we want to talk about. First, I have to say good morning. Good morning, Thorkin. Good to see you, buddy. What's up? Hot gym moms, bros to the rescue. Apparently, dude, I needed it, man. Viddy, good morning. What's up, Mel? Good to see you, Eiley, my South African gym broette. Good to see you, Flower Crown, Cobalt, Blaze. What's up, mods? How you doing, guys? Who am I missing, man? Who haven't said, what I said hi to? What's up, Dashto? Zibsy, good to see you. Busy. Bylung, thank you, Bylung, for the tier 2 for 27 months. Thank you, Cross the Streams, for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. And thank you, Busy, for the 27 months as well. What the fuck, man? Y'all are showing up. Did I miss anybody? What's up, Garthen? I miss Garthen. All right, I think I got everybody. I think I said hi to everybody. All right, whatever. Glad you're okay, though. It's a huge step to jump up to new weight. Yeah, I feel like I wasn't, like, improving. I wasn't, like, you know, I'd been at, like, a weight for, like, a good, like, 2 weeks. I'm like, I don't want to, man, you know. So I just tried it. What's up, Hallowed? I just tried it. I moved up, and I felt good. But just embarrassed and ashamed because it's like I was 1 rep away from not getting stuck under a fucking bar. I would have been okay. I could have done the roll of shame if I really had to. But you know what they say? It's better to die under the bar. I texted Dashto after, and I was just like, I got stuck, and he's like, were you ready to die? And I was like, yeah. It's also Diablo Day. I forgot. Oh shit, that's right. I'm gonna hang out with Dasher all day. Wait, I hope so. Dasher, you're taking the rest of the day off, right? When you're done, you're not doing shit tonight, right? We got Diablo, man. Diablo's coming out tonight. I got the boys together. I got the boys and Ella. I hope I have the boys. Actually, I have no idea. I haven't gone to our guild chat, tentacle chat for a long time, so I have no idea if the boys are all in. But if they are, it's time. We gotta level up, man. We gotta play the game. We gotta get there. I'm gonna play a barbarian. Even though barbs suck in the early game, I'm going to play a barb today, and I don't care. I always play a barb. I'm not going to a sorcerer. Are you kidding? What is this, Diablo 2? Unless... Actually, no, I'll do a sorcerer later. I'll level the barb with the rest of the group when they can carry me through the early levels, and I'll do the sorcerer later. But I'm going to go hard on Diablo, man. I'm going to go, like, Season 1 Diablo. I am going to disappear. I'm going to vanish from just social reality, all right? If anyone wants to talk to me, all right, you can reach me through Battle.net, because I'll be playing Diablo and not paying attention to anything else over the next month. But no, I got a lot of work to do. I can't take too much time off. So welcome to the Halls of Valhalla. If you died at the bar, I wish I did this morning, to be honest. That was horrific. You're killing it. Don't be embarrassed or ashamed. This is proof that you were working yourself to the limit. It means you weren't slacking. Respect that hard work. Thank you, Ali. Thank you. That's right. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there together. So it's time. You be filthy hardcore casual. You're gonna play hardcore? Oh shit, Thorkin. What are you gonna do? A druid along with Dashto and do 17 damage? Scheming behind your back will be even easier? Yes, it will be. It will be. I will need to be added in my Discord by the mods if they want my attention for anything, because I am just not, like, between now and next Tuesday, I'm just gonna be like almost inaccessible outside of like an actual you know. Although I do have to we gotta try though. Start with our challenges. I gotta start my challenges early, so I'm doing both challenges for the guild, and I want to announce a little bit later on in the month that we're gonna be doing some other challenges this summer, because I really feel, all right, hear me out. I really feel like I want to start the beginning of a new summer project for TDC, for our guild. I've always really been inspired by the, you know, desire to improve that everyone has. What's up, his bro? Good to see you. The desire everyone has to improve in TDC to get better at whatever they're doing, whether it's writing or playing D&D or art or fitness or whatever it is. I feel like there's been like a really cool like vibe of improvement. So I really want to focus on improvement this summer. I am going to be trying my absolute best to improve in like every way this summer. I'm just going to try and like really, I want to feel like I'm living up to my potential for the first time in my life. So I'm going to try and improve in basically every single way this summer. And I'm going to have some challenges in the guild that are going to be along those lines for people who want to join in. The first, however, we need to get to. The first is the return of the Eldara Academy de Beau Arts. That's right. If you've been around for a little while, you might know of the Eldara Academy of Fine Arts. And today, I am happy to announce the return of it. I said we would return it on June 1st, and I'm not messing around, man. So the post is live in the Discord. For those of you who have seen it, it is already there. But let me go over it real quick. Let me just read it, and we'll talk about it, and then we'll get into the fitness one. So, welcome back to the Academy, everyone. This summer, we'll be doing a couple more serious month-long projects aimed at improving our fundamental skills as artists. The original idea of the Academy was to keep it fairly light and approachable for everyone, regardless of commitment level. I think that I've come to the conclusion that it doesn't really serve the serious artists in the guild to offer something fairly surface level, so I'm going to be getting a bit more in-depth with these summer projects and see how it turns out. This is gonna be like a... I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous that like nobody's gonna want to do this because I always go super casual because I want everybody to be able to hop in and like not feel like they're investing too much into it. But the artists in the community have been like, Evan, these aren't good enough. You need to do something more serious. I want more. So fine. I've heard your complaints, and this is me adjusting the summer art projects to reflect a more serious art student. So it's welcome, open to everybody. Everybody's welcome, regardless of skill level. It's just going to be a more serious, time-committing project. So with that, I'm also going to give a bit more in-depth feedback in response to a more significant commitment from everyone taking part. I'll be formatting them very close to the kind of projects I had in art school, so please do your best to really push yourself. The first project will be composition-focused illustration. That's right, man. Composition-focused illustration. Everybody's slacking off, man. Y'all drawing characters with white backgrounds. Y'all drawing environments with nothing going on. Nope. Not this summer. This summer, the first project is going to be composition-focused illustration. The assignment is to create some kind of painted scene with a strong focus on proper composition that supports the narrative, is visually interesting, and well-designed. I want you to think deeply on how to use the basic fundamentals of scene design, shape communication, and light to create something interesting and unique. The goal is to practice these skills in the development stage and prove your concept by taking a substantial amount of time to fully render the painting. Part of the process of illustration is spending a considerable amount of time planning in the piece. The first part of the assignment will be to complete somewhere between 20 to 50 thumbnails. How many artists actually do a thumbnail before they work? It's like, you want to know how to spot a self-taught artist? Look at their thumbnails. They usually do 0. You want to know how to spot an art school student? They also do 0 thumbnails, but they know better. So this is going to be something that was very important in my original education as an artist, and that I think is important for every artist, is learning how to do thumbnails. So how to format your scene. So we're going to do that. And refine between 2 to 5 of them to select the best ones. For those new to the process, the thumbnail can be very small, messy, and should take you around 5 to 10 minutes per. A refined sketch should be an additional 20 to 60 minutes of time defining your concept. Once you've selected the best composition, I would recommend spending more time painting the piece than you're used to. I want to see people flex on this one. I want to see, dude, we got a lot of artists in this community, and I see a lot of great pieces of art. But I wonder sometimes what it would look like if you tripled the amount of time you took on a piece. Just to see. You can overwork a piece, though, so keep that in mind. Once you've selected the best composition, where was I? Try and use the actual painting process to practice all your other fundamental skills while focusing on the ones core to the assignment. I want everyone to make something they can be proud of, so don't be afraid of trying something ambitious. Time management is going to be very important on this project, so try not to put off the early stages for too long. Once you have had your final composition, the actual printing or painting process will be much easier than the assignment might lead you to believe, so trust the process. If you're unsure on how to learn about the skills of composition, there are many great resources on YouTube to help. Part of the challenge of being a self-directed artist or self-directed learning is finding the best things to learn from. So I won't hold your hand too much on how to do that, but I will give you a couple good starting points. And I gave you a couple of videos here. These are the starting points. Your job is to go off and find the fundamentals expanded. For a lot of artists who aren't interested in the art school track, this is the kind of project that will carry you to a stronger skill set. Although it's much more intimidating than anything else in the TDC before, I'm confident you'll see noticeable improvement if you hit the assignment earnestly. Good luck. I'll be around to help you as you go along. Post your progress, talk about what your challenges are, and maybe someone else has some insight that could help out. We're all in this together. So this is going to be our very first substantial art assignment. There will be opportunities for fun design projects in the future again, but I am responding to requests from the artists in the community that want to improve. That we'll see how many of you are actually serious, man. A lot of y'all are like, oh shit, man, this is cool. This little assignment's kind of fun, but like, man, I want something like more like meaty. I want art schooly stuff. So here it is. We'll see if anyone does it. I was talking to one of my artist streamer friends, and I was like, hey, I'm doing this assignment for my community this summer for a month, and she was like, no one is going to do that, Evan. And I was like, why? And she's like, because people don't go to online Twitch streamers to learn how to do art stuff, learn how to do art stuff if they're willing to do art school stuff. And I was like, I don't know. I think there's some pretty serious people in my community that aren't in the art school track. And she was like, I don't know, man. Like, just don't be disappointed if nobody does it. So we'll see. We'll see if anybody does it, or if it's just going to be me doing a project and posting it. And if it's just me doing a project and posting it, that's still useful because you guys will see the process of doing a proper like illustration formatting. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it. So that is the return of the Eldara Academy de Beaux Arts, the Academy of Fine Arts. So I look forward to seeing what you guys do, if anyone wants to do shit. And I don't know, man. There it is, bro. Second. It is time. It is time, my friends, for the very first ever TDC Fitness Challenge. We talked about doing something this summer all winter long, and I was surprised by the excitement, by the enthusiasm from a lot of people. Originally, this started as an idea between Eiley and me to do a challenge to push each other, because we both have fitness goals this year, and we're both doing it, man. We're both crushing it. Eiley's a absolute unit. She's crushing the gyms and her fitness goals. Hope you're feeling better, Eiley. I know you were sick. But hopefully I will meet up to her standard of what she's been doing, and we decided to make it opened up to the rest of the guild for anyone who wants to compete, anyone who wants to challenge themselves, and I thought I would do some fun little badges. Jesus. Chill. What the fuck? Thank you for the Patreon pledge. I appreciate that. The fuck? The fucks? All right, thank you, dude. Damn, bro. Thank you for the Patreon. That's a lot, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're gonna just Patreon news later. Jesus. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the Patreon pledge. I appreciate it. Fuck, man. Okay, shit. I got distracted. So the the actual fitness challenge was originally just gonna be a fun little thing between the two of us, but I decided that we'd open it up, and I'll be offering actual little badges that I'll physically print out for everyone who completes a leg of the challenge for themselves. I think it's fun if there's something at the end that you can sort of say, this is like proof that I did this. So hold up. Shall I focus on more on character or environment design, or it's up to us to choose? Thorkin, if you want to do the proper assignment, I would say both. I would say figure in environment is the proper way to do it. So I'm able to actually start walking today because of my other plans. Going to try and make it up for tomorrow. I mean, look, you got your own pace. So before we get into it, it's finally time. The first guild-wide IRL in-world LARP RPG TTRPGG event is upon us. What do all those letters stand for? Don't worry about it. All right. This summer, TDC will be hosting a virtual fitness challenge with lore, art, and world building, so you can go on your first adventure in Eldara. Sort of. The event is officially called the Journey to the Runewind Festival. This will be a fitness challenge to walk, run, waddle, or scuttle to the various checkpoints along the way. You have 3 months to complete the challenge, with 3 milestones to shoot for if you so choose. They will be 100 kilometers, or 62 miles, 200 kilometers, or 124 miles, and 300 kilometers, or 186 miles. This is 62 miles or 100 kilometers each month. This isn't a matter of gold, silver, and bronze, so select the marker that matches with your fitness goals this summer. There will be a physical metal print in the same style as other badges I've made, available to everyone who finishes each leg of the challenge. I will show you real quick what the badge for the first leg of the challenge is going to look like. And here it is. Much like the other badges that I've made for various things. For, let's say, you know, for the gallery supporter badge. I mean, it's a little fucked up. Don't worry about it. But the badge for the very first milestone will be formatted sort of more like a race, a marathon medal. And this will be the Meshrakar Fortress Completion Medal. So, allow me to continue. This will be a fitness challenge. Where are we? Okay, there we go. How does it work? Each month, I'll add information about the destination, lore for Eldara, and hopefully some concept art for the region as we go. Progression is at your own pace and recorded however you choose. There are many fantastic apps you can use, or good old pen and paper works too. If you wish to do something like cycling, there are converters online that you can use, but the average is 1 kilometer/mile walked equals 3 to 5 cycled. All right? There are other things you can do. Rowing, swimming, whatever. Just look it up online what the conversion is between time spent, you know, doing whatever. Walking in World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV does not count Sag. I haven't put a Sag in there. That's for, this is mostly for me. Yeah, this one's mostly for me. So, just so we know. What's the lore? Let me tell you. At the end of the summer months, the Runewind Festival lands in Teleria. If you guys remember, some of the real old OGs of EBA would remember that the Runewind Festival was my first entry into art building. So we already have some lore for the Runewind Festival, and we're bringing it back. It is a celebration of light, life, and travel in the Shattered Sea. There are colorful flags, kites, events, and fireworks for the 2-week celebration. The celebration is all over the Shattered Sea, but some pilgrims traditionally take a journey from the Alcastoria to the Mountain Temple of the Winds. This is one of the best places to celebrate the festival, and travelers from all over the world gather for the largest display of fireworks in all of Teleria. Those who wish to take up the historic trip to the base of the Arendor Mountains can board an airship at the first checkpoint at Meshrakar Fortress. So once you hit 100 kilometers, if you're like, that's as far as I want to go, you can still make it to the festival. There are airships that take you there all the way to the festival. If you decide to do that first leg of the pilgrimage, walk with everyone in the caverns, through the caverns, through the forests, all that, along with all the carts and caravans and travelers going to Meshrakar Fortress, most people then will take the airship. So if you want to do that, if you want to challenge yourself to do 100 kilometers this month, you still get to be at the Rune Festival in time for the celebration. So don't worry about it. More dedicated travelers can continue up the mountain path to Er Anu, the ancient birthplace of the Storm Dragon myth. From there, an airship will take you most to the top of the top for the festival. However, for the dedicated few, the pilgrimage can be completed on foot. No matter which checkpoint you reach, you will be able to attend the Runewind Festival and join in on one of Eldara's most colorful celebrations. Make a character, prepare for the adventure, and get out there. So, we're also going to format this as kind of a mini D&D game. So, I'm also going to have random encounter events and a couple of things that we're going to drop through the preceding weeks, such as maybe some encounters with the Emporium, maybe some other special things, and I'm going to be doing some giveaways as well. So, as an example of one thing that's going to happen that might be kind of I don't want to spoil anything, but like a random event is at some point in time, for those who are on the second leg of the journey in month number 2, there might be a chance to meet the Emporium for somebody. And that might result in various stickers or print giveaways, things like that. Maybe there's a chance that you see a dragon, and there might be a print giveaway for a dragon, or maybe you even find a dice goblin. Maybe you find a little dice goblin just rummaging around, and some of their wares spill from their bag. Maybe some official Blackwood dice sets or chunks or something that'll be available to people who are taking part in the challenge. So I want there to be I want it to be sort of like an in-world kind of a serious but not really RPG event thingy. So it's not just a fitness challenge, it's also going to be there's going to be some cool rewards along the way, because I think it's more fun that way. Why are you doing a fitness challenge, Evan? Last year I lost 70 pounds in my quest to be healthier, and a lot of that was thanks to walking and hiking. This summer some of my friends expressed interest in joining me as I once again go outdoors to smash my fitness goals. We decided to base it off the popular virtual challenges.
It's summer. How are
It
you?
is. It is. What's up, Elysium? Thank you for the 21 months. I appreciate it. I'm good. We're talking about our summer challenge. You're just in time, Elysium. Some of my friends expressed interest in joining me as I once again go outdoors to smash my fitness goals. We decided to base it off the popular virtual challenges you can join online, but make it a scuffed version that doesn't cost anything, which is important because this is based off of like the Conqueror challenges or the Pacer challenges, where you can do these cool like virtual marathon things at your own pace, and it like takes you along like a historic trail, and then you get a cool medal at the end, and it's like $50, and that's expensive. So instead of getting like a real medal at the end of a thing that you pay $50 for, you get a paper medal at the end of a thing you don't pay anything for. So I think it's a pretty good trade-off. I don't know. I'm using it as an opportunity to show off the more interesting, or one of the more interesting in-game events, and hoping a couple of the guild members join us in trying to achieve our goals. Anything else? As you travel along, I encourage you to take pictures of the cool places you go. The spirit for the challenge is going on a journey, so I'll be hiking with Ella and posting some of the interesting things we see along the way. There will be a big world anvil, or a big world anvil links up soon for the Runewind Festival, and some art, and some more, or many more smaller articles soon to log the sights of the journey, which is going to be something that I want to release sort of sequentially through the summer. This is all a self-directed challenge, so keep track of your progress however you want. I'm going to be taking everyone's word for it when they reach a checkpoint, so make sure to give it an honest try. I'll personally be using my Samsung Watch and app to record my distance traveled. I may switch to something else like the Conquer Challenge app later in the summer, but I don't have any plans. So if you guys want to, there's like a couple of apps if you want to start like groups or whatever, if you want to like form a party and all go together. You can use like the Strava app or something like that, which we might do an official Strava app during like, I mean, we could do it today. I don't know. Where you can like see where your friends are in like, you know, their fitness. Like you set a goal to like walk a certain amount or travel a certain amount of distance or whatever, and you can all check in with each other. So we might do that actually. If somebody knows more about the Strava app and how to set it up, let me know, because I'd be willing to do that if it would make it more fun for everybody. So finally, I really want to stress how important it is to me that we care for each other during the challenge, encourage each other, push each other, and celebrate everyone who comes along for the adventure. Travel is more fun together, and we're always more likely to stick with the challenge if we have people who are invested in our success. So do each other a favor and be supportive. I guarantee someone else will do it for you. So there it is, man. The travel challenge, the fitness challenge, the journey to the Runewind Festival has officially begun. Venus was the first one out on the trail. She hiked what, 6 kilometers or whatever yesterday. I mean, it's time in Estonia, so yesterday morning, which is today morning for her, but it was yesterday night for me. Whatever. She still started June 1st. I already went out there. I did 2 kilometers at the gym today. I'll be doing another probably 3 or 4 later on the day. There is sort of a hidden mode to the challenge, though, if you want to sort of like challenge yourself a little bit more if you're interested in doing this. There's kind of an easy, a medium, a hard, and a giga hard mode. All right? I'm going to be doing the hard mode. I'm not going to be doing the giga hard mode, probably. The first is the easiest challenge. That is, you can record all of your steps, all of your distance traveled, everything through the day. Like your watch or whatever is like recording, or your phone is recording all your movement, all your steps, whatever. And you're like, huh, I walked 2 kilometers today. Great. You can do that if you want. If that's what you need to do to meet the challenge, go for it. Like, that's fine. That's the easy mode. You know, you can just record all your steps for the day and go on a couple walks, and hopefully between your, you know, going to, you know, pacing around your office at work while you're on hold with accounting because they forgot to give you your commission pay from last month and you need to talk to somebody from HR first. Fine. But that's easy mode. The normal difficulty is to do 100 kilometers or 66 miles of dedicated travel walking. So this doesn't count you getting up and going to the bathroom at work. This doesn't count you waddling around your office. This doesn't count you walking around home or whatever. It's only going to be time spent while you start a walk, you hit your record button, you do X kilometers, you come home, you hit end. That's the normal mode. If you want to do the challenge, like sort of as intended, then you can do that. But remember, this is about your fitness goals and your like willingness to commit to it. So at the end of the day, you're the only one that can make the decision to push yourself. And if you're like in a place where simply getting those steps in at work or whatnot is going to encourage you to go out and do that 20-minute walk once in a while, a couple times a week, absolutely, you're fully welcome to participate in the challenge like that. But if you want to push yourself a little more and do the challenge as it's sort of maybe like spiritually intended, you can do it as dedicated walking time. If you want to activate hard mode for the challenge, you decide that you are a connoisseur of pain and you want to activate the hard mode and you want to do this challenge in a way that will push you and actually push you, that you can't fuck around with, that you can use your total step count with, but, you know, you want to use your total step count because it's easy to keep track, but you also want to do it on hard mode, then you can do 100 miles instead of 100 kilometers. It's up to you. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing 100 miles or 167 or 60-something kilometers a month, or 47, 150-ish kilometers a month instead. That's hard mode. It's 100 miles, and then what you can do with that is you can have the comfort of tracking all of your steps. So you just track your entire steps, whatever, throughout the day, and you commit to doing the higher value, and that's the hard mode, which might actually be easier for some people. It's going to be easier to keep track of, but harder overall. It's going to mean going for a bit more longer of a walk. Or you can do the Giga hard mode. Giga hard mode, I'm not going to do, but Giga hard mode, I might do it for the last month, is 100 miles of only tracked, you know, outings with the encouragement to make all 100 miles hiking trails. I don't think anyone's going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Fuck that shit. I'm going to do a lot of hiking trails, but I'm not going to do anything crazy or whatever. So I'm going to do the hard mode. I'm going to track all my steps, all my whatever, and I'm going to do 100 miles instead of 100 kilometers. And I already got 3 kilometers in today, so I just need, what, 140-something kilometers left this month, and I'm good. Even though I fucked my knees up a couple days ago, they feel better. I have compression socks on them. I'm good. I'm chill. Can I get your attention from mod chat? Yeah, hold up. Yeah, I got you. Wait. Hold on. Okay. All right. It looks like Thorkin is going to be sponsoring one of the random encounter events. Oh shit. Thank you, Thorkin. Damn, bro. All right. I said there are gonna be random encounter events through the entire thing, and Thorkin just said that he's got a little surprise for somebody. All right. We'll talk, Thorkin. That's awesome. So there are gonna be events. There are gonna be random encounter events that you can, you know, when you hit a certain leg of the journey, you can roll from the random encounter table, and we'll or I'll roll for you on Discord or some shit. We'll set up a bot. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but it's gonna be fun. We might have to do it on stream. You might have to come to stream and then roll your random encounter for that leg of the journey. But there might be some cool stuff. There might be some cool, you know, prints or things like that. Small giveaways. Nothing like crazy, but just some cool stuff. And Thorkin I'm gonna have to design something for you, Thorkin, because that's actually kind of lit. So thank you, bro. Google Fit is also great for tracking distance and from just generally daily movement. Yeah. With Strava, looks like simple invite to get a group going. Okay, if anyone would be interested in doing like a Strava group to see how everyone's doing on their journey, I can set that up today, and like we can figure out how to post a link or some shit in the Discord. And if anyone wants to do it with us, and you want to see how everyone's like how your progress is going, go for it. I would encourage you all to make characters for this. By the way, you're going on a journey in game. By the way, this is not just a journey IRL. This is you walking IRL to go on a journey in game. So if you want to take your very first footsteps into Eldara, make a character, make your first Eldara in a character, and or import one of your others, and you can party up with your friends if you want to. It'd be kind of fun to like go on the adventure like together with your D&D group. I'm gonna encourage my D&D group to do that. I don't know if they will, because Dashto doesn't do anything that doesn't involve weights, and the others are all corporate Andes. So I don't know if everyone's gonna actually want to go outside and do things. But we'll see. I'll see if my D&D group wants to do it. So, hard mode. I need to get one of those watches. My phone's not great at tracking movement. You can also track your movement based on like kind of like estimating time walking, and then like be like, oh, I usually do like an 11-minute kilometer, you know, or so. So if I'm walking for 40 minutes, here, if you want to know what this realistically looks like, here's what it looks like. If you want the 100-kilometer badge by the end of the summer, go on a 15-minute walk every day. Just a 15-minute walk every day. If you miss a day, do a half hour the next day. That's all you got to do. You can get the 100-kilometer badge. You can make it to Meshrakar Fortress by the end of the summer, and you can get the 100-kilometer badge. Great. Easy. If you want to go for the 200-kilometer badge, it's a 30-minute walk every day. More like 25. Like more like 12 and 25 or 15 to 30. Around that range, though. Between 12 to 50 minutes and between 25 to 30 minutes. And if you want to go for the hard mode badge, the 300 kilometers, you go for like a 45-minute walk every day. or find 45 minutes of walking every day. Running, if you want to run, you can go faster. Obviously, I can't run because I'm still very overweight. Like I lost 70 pounds last year, but I'm still like a big boy. I got like another like 50 pounds to go, and it's a very bad idea when you're my size to go running or jogging. Even though I'd love to, it messes my knees up super fast. So if you want to jog the entire thing and you go for like an 8-minute jog or whatever, and you're done with your kilometer for the day, like whatever, dude, like kill it. However fast you want to do it, go for it. The whole idea is people push themselves. So would you prefer if we created separate threads in the channel for independent tracking? If you want to track in the channel, I wouldn't advise anyone tracking the channel. If you want to create a thread and track your progress in the channel through a thread, 100% do it. I wouldn't advise just post by post tracking. If you want to post when you did a really great walk or whatever, or your first walk or whatever, totally fine. Because the whole point is when you see somebody posting that they've gone out and done part of the leg of the journey, I want people to actually not be afraid to say, hey, good job, man. Like, that's awesome. Give them a pog. Like, it feels so good when people encourage you. And I really want to like lean on the closest of our guild and the feeling of family that you can get out of people caring about your self-improvement. So no one's gonna be left behind on this challenge. If you commit and you want to go, we got your back, man. Like that's a very important part of this for me, is that everybody is there to encourage everyone else. Because for some people, 100 kilometers is not hard. For some people, you go on a 5-minute jog every day. You're like, I do that every day anyway. Great. For some people, 100 kilometers a month is going to be a monolithic challenge for them. And regardless of your fitness level, regardless of where you are, I want you to feel like you are doing something that's going to make you healthier and better if you so choose to take part of this challenge. If you're like, man, Evan, this all sounds great, but I got video games and shit to do. I got like 3 kids. I got like 4 wives. I got like 7 jobs. What do you think I'm going to do? Go outside for this shit? Fine. There's no like, if you're like, oh, I do all this shit anyway, I just don't want to be part of your dumb challenge, that's cool too. This is not like a, we're not going to talk about this every single day. It's not going to be my content for the entire summer. But I just want to make sure that people who want to join in the challenge feel like they have a really good opportunity to make their life better. I'm doing a bunch of other stuff in addition. Like this is sort of improvement physically and mentally and work-wise for me in a lot of ways. Like one thing I'm doing is I'm dumping sugar this summer. I'm not doing like a complete sugar cut or whatever, because like there's still, eating a fruit here or there is whatever. If someone gives me something with ketchup on it, I'm not gonna like freak out or whatever, but I am gonna be trying to like get super clean in my diet, super focused at the gym, and super dialed in on my cardio. And I'm gonna encourage everyone else who wants to make those changes this summer. It's the perfect time to do it. We're gonna be doing it as a guild for those who are interested. And, hopefully for those who aren't, you can just like maybe give people who are doing it a bit of a cheer or whatever, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Just I want everybody to have fun. So kind of your knees, people. Yeah, true. I messed my knees up so bad hiking that I am so surprised that I feel as good as I do today to do 2 kilometers this morning around the track of the gym. Like I am thrilled. I had my compression socks on my knees, but like not yesterday, but the day before. I could not go up or down my stairs at home. I thought I was like screwed. I thought I was going to be in like recovery mode for like a week. So I don't know. I did that yesterday, and I have to go up and back down the stairs in my house 211 times to go 2 miles. Hey, whatever you got to do, man. A couple days ago, I walked about 1.89 kilometers in about 22 minutes. Not bad for starting after 2 fully inactive months. That's great. That's awesome. Like, I do about an 11 to 12 minute kilometer, and I think that's pretty standard for a lot of people. If you're, like, even getting out there for a 15-minute walk, don't underestimate how hard that is if you haven't been doing that, and don't underestimate how fast you'll improve if you start doing that.
Proud of you.
So,
anyone who wants to participate, and those that just want to cheer on
hell yeah, man.
others,
Dude.
You got this.
Thank you, Miss Pritt. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. I'm surprised a lot of people wanted to, like... I'm just surprised that enough people to like make an official announcement about this were interested in it over the last couple of weeks. So if you're like, whatever, but I don't give a shit, let's talk about art, fine. Hopefully for those who are interested in Eldara, the world building aspect of it will be interesting to follow as well. And I don't know. I joined a Strawman gym. Can we calculate the whole workout or just the steps? I would do the steps. I mean, if you want to, Elysium, if you want to push yourself and you want to I don't know. I would say push yourself to do the steps in addition to whatever you're doing for a workout. But like the whole point of the challenge is that you find something that can push you. And so like Dashto made a joke about how many squats does he need to do for a mile. And like if you legitimately want to figure out, like if you want to say, Elysium, that your character is working on a blacksmith cart and you're not doing the walk, but your character is blacksmithing the entire way up, making stuff, horseshoes for caravans, whatever, swords for protection for the other adventures along the way, and you want to do a workout every day and you can commit to doing a certain amount of workouts every single day, then that's a beautiful way of doing the challenge too. There's no, like basically you tell me if you made it to the top of the hill. If you met your challenge, if you set the challenge and you met it, you tell me, you get the badge. You get to keep going. You get to keep, progressing. And I really want people to do it however they want to do. So, post channel to lift up the other guild members, track otherwise. Yeah, if you wanted to create a thread for yourself for tracking, go for it. Like, that'd be actually kind of a good way to do it, Yeah, hold up. What's up, Ella? Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Ella. Yeah, we are getting big this summer, Penguin. We're getting strong. I mean, if you want to. Or we can get really good at Diablo. Because don't forget, this is also coming at the same time a new Diablo expansion. Or sorry, new Diablo game is launching. Excuse me. So, I don't know how I'm going to fit all this time in with all the work I have to do and 11 hours of Diablo per day. But we're going to figure it out somehow. So anyway, that is a fitness challenge. It has begun today. It's officially started. People have already posted about their first steps up in the fitness challenge channel. So that is in the Discord. It is available now. It is there. It is ready. If you want to, you can join in. And if you don't, that's awesome, man. I hope hope you have a great summer regardless, doing whatever things you want to focus on, whatever you're trying to improve on this summer, or if you're trying to relax and take care of yourself this summer. I just hope people have a great fucking summer. But the Runewind Festival is open to all at the end of the summer. It's going to be a cool event that we're going to go over. It's going to be whatever. I have plans. It's going to be fun. All right. So, next and final announcement for the beginning of June, a brand new month and a brand new summer of TDC. It is with a large amount of pride and a big smile on my face that I can now officially announce on behalf of Ella Blackwood, the official dice of EBA, my official dice sponsor, the only company that wants to sponsor me without it being maybe a scam has been Blackwood Dice. And so today is the official launch of the much requested, actually weirdly highly requested, Blackwood Dice Patreon monthly dice club. So Ella's gonna be doing a bunch of like tutorials and behind the scenes and secrets and shit to powering dice and a whole bunch of her process and whatever. It's gonna be available for everybody if everybody wants it. And then she also has some other tiers for people who want to get like a monthly dice set at a pretty heavy substantial discount to what she usually sells in her shop. But she want to give people an opportunity if they wanted to support monthly to be able to get something cool in the mail. So you can do a mini dice set for, I think, 30 US, and then a large dice set for, I think, 80 US, which is about 30% lower than her regular shop prices. So, yeah, man, I'm excited. Somebody already got... Okay, all right, chill. Chill. How did somebody find out and already get in... Okay, this is degenerate. Anyway, yes, it is time. Ella has her official Patreon now, so she has a, if you want to jump in for a month and get a discounted set of dice from her, and do that via her Patreon, and then also get access to all the cool posts and behind-the-scenes stuff and, like, cool art shit that she does with her dice, then you can do that. And you can go and get dice that would otherwise not be available in her shop. She's going to have a monthly theme of some variety, and yeah, man. So, sets... and cool behind the scenes stuff. And thank you guys for being so supportive of her. She's been really trying her best and crushing it, man. She's been absolutely crushing it. She's been slaying her goals. So yeah, you can be a gremlin, a mini gremlin, or a dice gremlin. Why did you name your tiers gremlin? You fucking weirdo degenerate. Okay, well there it is. Also voting for monthly themes. Okay, Pog, there it is, man. So, the Blackwood Dice Patreon is officially live. I'm surprised to how like heavily requested it was for her. So we'll see, man. Yuna is a gremlin. Okay, got it. Yeah, thanks. So yeah, man, I'm excited for her. This is gonna be awesome. I'm really excited for y'all. This is actually PogChamp, because there's a lot of stuff that she wants to post about, like how she makes her dice and stuff. That's like cool, kind of behind the scenes shit. It's also gonna be like generally a early access place to be able to grab new sales. Like she'll be giving first access to commission slots and new drops through her Patreon. So if you wanted to, like, because I know there's been a bunch of people who wanted after her advent calendar to get commission slots for like specific dice for characters or whatever, she will be offering those to her patrons first, and then to the greater, you know, internet afterwards. So that's also a place that you can, if you're interested in getting a commission at some point in time with her, you can do it there. I don't think she has like an official, she didn't have an official Patreon tier, because the problem is shipping is a little weird. She has to ship out every other month, so you get 2 sets every 2 months, or 3 sets every 3 months, depending on where you live in the world. If you're in Canada and the US, you get a set every month. But like the problem is if you do it as a commission set, like a one-time commission set thing, it's a little bit difficult then to say like, oh, you live in Australia and shipping is $100 to Australia. So I don't think commission slots will be through Patreon, but commissions will be available via Patreon first. So there's, man. There's Ella. She did her thing. She gremlined up. Will you pretty please read the Dice Goblins command like an advert, since you're so good at it? What is the command? Are you yearning for a touch of enchantment? Look no further than Blackwood Dice Patreon. Experience the magic with our monthly sets of exquisite click-clack math rocks. Join now and elevate your gaming experience to extraordinary levels. Patreon.com/BlackwoodDice. All right. Who made that command? Who made the command? Was it you, Blaze? Are you responsible for the command, or is this Bezos' fault? Or is this Cobalt's fault? It's somebody's fault. So, thank you, mods, for doing the command for Ella. Now she has her own Dice Goblin. Yeah, now there's that. So, yeah, man. I'll make a post about it on Discord for people who missed it, but that is, dude. So, cool. All right. So today I wanted to do some art. Yesterday we finished the very first character in the brand new style that I've been working on, Amelia Hearthwood. If you guys missed it, we finished Ella's character, Amelia. It has been completed. It is done. There's a couple little adjustments we need to make, a couple of things that I want to do, which I don't know if I'll do on stream. Maybe I should do it on stream. But a couple of things I forego. And I knew that'd be the case, so I didn't want to post yesterday, because of course you always miss things as an artist. So I need to fix up a couple little things, do a couple little adjustments, and then I'll post it and it'll be available. But this is going to be the new style of character commissions I think that I'm going to offer going forward. Because this was a lot of fun. Then you have the sketch version and a colored version. But yeah, this is what we did yesterday. Today, though, I want to start doing some concept art for the Journey to the Runewind Festival. So we're going to do some sketching, we're going to do a little bit of warm-up, and colorize some of our old sketches. And then I want to do okay, I need to do postcard artwork for each of the locations in the fitness challenge. I want there to be something that like I can do maybe print giveaways of, or maybe I'll like have like a pack of them available on the print store at the end of the year to help cover costs for printing badges for everybody. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I am worried about the cost of printing badges for everybody. Like, what if like 50 people do it? Like, that's you know what? That'd be great. I don't care. That'd be great. But I want to do some postcard art. So I think it'd be fun to have like some stuff to see as you like reach a certain checkpoint or wherever on the journey. Oh shit, you got to like this ancient ruin peak or whatever on your way to the fortress or something along those lines. So I want to start doing concept art for that today. We'll kind of return to like the old school EBA concept art streams. So I don't know if anybody's been missing that, but I have. So much to do. I'm very excited. I am excited too. Yeah, there's a lot, man. There's going to be the fitness challenges. There's going to be art challenges. And the last thing is there's going to be a world building challenge as well. So I know there's a lot of writers in the guild. I didn't want to do a full summer long challenge. So I know that a lot of the writers in the guild do like World Ember and things like that. I think it's August is World Ember. But there's also gonna be a bit of a world building thing. I haven't like really announced anything formal on it, but there's gonna be a writing focused challenge that I'm not quite sure if it's going to be an Eldara challenge or not. I'm thinking about it being, but I'd rather kind of like maybe do something that's useful to everyone else's worlds. Like I don't know if I don't quite know what to do, but I'm going to probably talk about it later in June, and it'll probably be a July thing. So I want at the end of the month for everybody who want to take on any of the challenges, whether the fitness ones or the art challenges, or just like whatever you're doing in your own life that's like, you know, getting through the days, doing what you got to do. Wait, World Embers. Oh, yeah, sorry. I got Summer Camp and World Ember mixed. Summer Camp is in July. Okay, then we might do it in August. Because I know a lot of, yeah, of course, World Ember is in December. We're going to do like World Building Challenge probably in August then. It was either, because I know a lot of our writers in the guild do the Summer Camp. I'm doing the Summer Camp this year, so I don't want to double up on a challenge for TDC and then also a challenge for World Anvil. Summer Camp. So if it's in July, then I'll do mine in August. And I know a lot of people are gonna be exhausted from it, but that's okay. It's gonna be a bit of a different vibe for world building than the Summer Camp. So hopefully it should be different enough that's I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. Regardless, I'm looking forward to it. So there'll be other stuff for people throughout the months. And I just want everybody at the end of the summer to look back on the summer and feel like they really got somewhere if they wanted to. You know, and this also isn't like, there's one thing I don't really like about the idea of like improvement. You hear a lot of people online, a lot of like Instagram influencers and shit, they talk about like improvement, you know, in this sort of like, if you're not improving, you're just like stagnating, whatever. Like there's like a moral need to improve in life at whatever it is that you're trying to improve at. And I don't want to focus on that and build that culture in our guild. Because like you never know, sometimes all somebody can do, and I've certainly been there in my life, where all you can fucking do is just try and maintain what you've got and not fall behind. Totally understand. And you know, if people in that situation, I wish them all the luck and love in the world. And but I've gotten through a lot of that, and it's time for me to start growing. And so I'm hoping that other people who are sort of in that same mindset or space, you know, can come along and do some cool stuff. And at the end of the summer, we can look back and say, oh shit, we really did something. So, yeah. I'll talk about it a lot more on my on TDC on the alt channel, because I know people don't really give a shit about that, you know, deeper whatever stuff like goal setting and whatnot on the main. But I'll do a big long talk about like my goals and what I'm doing and the things that I'm sort of like planning for myself for this summer to go do, and to just start like doing shit that I feel like I am actually moving forward in life with. So I'm excited, man. It's gonna be a good summer. I'm doing a stream tomorrow to go over the themes and prep homework. Oh shit, really? Oh damn, okay. They have all the past summer camp challenges on World ML Challenge page, I believe, but the prompts change every year. Yeah, I what's the like average for an article? You know? I think it's like around 2K words or whatever. That's a lot, man. Writing 60,000 words in one, you know, like we have our Lord Vember challenge every year, which is why, okay, the World Building Challenge is not going to be a massive thing. It's not going to be like a daily challenge or a big ass, you know, huge project. It's going to be something fun that hopefully takes people out of their own world building stride a little bit. And so don't worry, it's not going to be some massive Lord Vember thing. It's not going to be a massive World Ember or Summer Camp thing. It's just going to be, yeah. Learning because I'm making dinner and cleaning up after getting my haircut. Sienna, excellent. That's what I like to hear. Clean that shit up. You know, or just leave it out because it's Diablo release day, and the messier your house, the higher your possible level cap increase today could be in Diablo. So, you know, if you want to have an unclean, unshowered, unorganized life today, today's the day to do it. Diablo release day. I think they have to be at least 300 words for the prompt. Why did I hear 2,000? Was that just what Bailung was doing or whatever for... Well, somebody said that they were doing at least 2,000. I wasn't sure if that was just them or if that was like the World Ember, or sorry, Summer Camp. Saturday is Summer Camp stream, not tomorrow. Oh, okay, all right, Saturday. All right, well, I can be there on Saturday. I can't be there tomorrow, obviously, because I'm streaming at the same time. Or am I? Or am I just playing Diablo? No, I'm streaming. Make sure I stream tomorrow. Nobody let me just play Diablo from 5 p.m. tonight all the way to 5 p.m. the next day. Somebody ensure that I actually start a stream tomorrow. So, I'm worried, man. I'm worried that I'm just going to go goblin mode on it. If I do, that's okay. All right, warm sketches. Let's do a quick. I want to quickly colorize one of our another sketch. Like we've been doing, I think, and then we'll move into our concept art. Because part of the challenge is going to be for me, the fitness challenge, is to do a whole bunch of world building and concept art as we're going. So I don't know, man. That's gonna be a lot, I guess. All right. We're gonna use our new developed style of using color in our line work to just quickly colorize these, to lean on our line work and not, I don't know, not need to paint over it, I guess. That's a very important part of the process, is not feeling like we have to paint over it too much. So it's actually going to change the way I draw line work in the future, which I don't know. It's going to be good, bad. I'm anxious about it, I guess. That's okay. Oh, let's quickly do... So the important thing when I'm doing this style is I have to think about how I'm layering it. You can't make like selections and shit. It's all like just being layered. There we go. All right. Start from the back to front. Tomorrow I have great ideas. Excellent. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna have like a dark fantasy approach to everything, because I'll be all Diablo'd from today. I'm gonna have like a preference for just like making things less high fantasy and more Dark Soulsy, which might be good. I don't know. Maybe it'll be something people have been wishing for a while, because sometimes I get a little bit of criticism that my art's a little too Final Fantasy, a little too Warcraft, not enough Dark Souls. Not enough emotional damage from Elden Ring, if you know what I mean. Alright, Pog. Alright. We're gonna do blue and purple for this icon. I think this is like a druid sigil somebody requested on the morning sketch. I don't remember. To stream Diablo 4. If I stream Diablo 4, I'll lose followers. I will lose followage, Blaze. People will see my stream and say, fuck this, I'm out. It happens every single time I stream a video game on this channel. People fucking bail. That or have a VTuber on the channel. Every time I've been a VTuber or had a VTuber on the channel, people have unfollowed. Which is weird. I don't know who has such a deep aversion to anime that they're like, the fact that this was on this channel once, I am out. Remember Granblue? Yeah, not this time. Not this time. This time we go biblical. We go dark. We go Byzantine. Perfect. All right, sick. Cool. Looking forward to Elysium. I'm rooting for you. They're the weak ones. Yeah, they've been purged. I unfollow and refollow just to keep Evan on his toes. Yeah, thanks, bro. That's true, man. You know? I gotta be worried about that. At any day I can fall off. Be washed up and have to go work at a liquor store. I'm very aware of that as a streamer. That's why I like deeply appreciate every month that you guys let me do this shit. On good months and bad months, I'm still like very aware of the fragility of my position. All right, let's do silver, I think. Silver will look good. I might say that just because Ella did some really pretty silver and purple dice the other day. Which I know I'm easily influenced by things I've seen recently. But I think everyone kind of is, you know? It's like collectively Twitter art changed when Genshin came out, you know? You know when that shit happens? Because I feel it, man. Alright. I think for the concept art for the challenge, I'm going to try and do like colorized sketches that are more substantial than this. I've been developing the style. So I've had to develop the style for 3 reasons. I need a new style to paint something for Guapo. I need a new style to paint something for Steph. And I need a new style to paint something for some other project that I can't talk about yet. And I finally feel like I've developed it. So I really want to flex it out a little bit and try it out whilst working on our summer challenge. I might actually do my illustration for my for the Academy de Beaux Art. I might also do it in that style as well. Actually, no, I'll probably paint that one out formally. Fuck. I can't show up and not do the formal paint or a formal like classical painting style on like a proper fine arts project, you know? Recency bias is the real deal. Yeah, true. People don't think that it happens, you know, but it does on an amazing level artistically. I can point to like certain games and trends that happened as like, oh yeah, art changed. The average like what got likes on Twitter, the meta shifted. It is now about this or that. Like no cap, Anime Booba grew as VTubers grew. And I wish it wasn't the case, but we have to point it out and say, hey, look, that happened. And you're like, no way, Evan, that's always done well on Twitter. Twitter's got more degen, turned more Tumblr-y. Which I feel like is a good move for them. I feel like Twitter is supposed to be the degen platform. It's like you can't be degen on Facebook because you got grandma on there. You can't be degen on MySpace because you're not 38. You can be degen on LinkedIn, but you won't get a job at that company you wanted to get a job for. So where else do you have a degen profile where you can post your hot anime takes, where you can say what you really thought of Code Geass, where you can claim that One Piece fans have no taste? Well, that, my friends, is why we have DeviantArt. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I forgot about DeviantArt. Yeah, DeviantArt. My bad. I forgot. Well, DeviantArt you can't write posts on. Also, dude, I got into the weird part of DeviantArt yesterday. Or not yesterday, the day before. I got into weird DeviantArt. I try to stay out of there. But I got into the weird section, and it really reminded me. It, like, reminded me. It was like, kind of refreshing, actually. It was like, this is a possibility. You know, you could be doing this for a living, Evan. You could actually be making money drawing heinous atrocities. And you're out here doing D&D shit. And drawing dumb fantasy stuff. Think about how much more time I'd have for Diablo if I could, like, make a monthly income drawing degen shit for the first week of every month. Do, like, 5 degen commissions and then just, like, coast for the rest of the month, right? Shit. I should start back on that. Alright. Almost done this, and then we'll move on to our first bout of concept art. But you gotta do some deep world building on this, too, because I have, like, a vague idea of what's going on in the Shadowed Sea, in this mountain range, but it's not on the map or anything, you know? It is nowhere to be seen on our map. So we have to add some new articles. What else? Talk about some characters and design random encounters. Ooh. We can do that too. Weird how? I'm not gonna get into it. Just trust me, it was the weird part. Liquor store doesn't work out? Yeah, I guess. Dude, I could work at the game store again. I could teach people how to play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Again. The kind of person you got coming into the game store when I was working there that wanted to learn to play Dungeons and Dragons was like, it was weird. It was like the most normie of normies. Because like when people want to play D&D now, a lot of times they're like the hipster normies. It's like it's quirky to play D&D, so they want to learn how to do it or whatever. But back in the game store days, it was like normies coming in. And they showed up. They're like, hello, this is me and my 4 friends. We all work at banks downtown. Please teach us how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. I got you. Alright, nice. Colorize sketch number 2. Complete. Why is this one so much darker? What the fuck? Oh, because we did dark rock color. Okay, I remember now. Should we darken our line work as well for this? Maybe? Okay, a little bit. That's fine. All right. But yeah, imagine all the concept art for the like postcards and stuff was all in this style, you know? Your luck bankers, you can afford all the books. Yeah, that's true. They did buy everything. Like there's 2 types of person that would come into the store and buy things with just impunity, spend money with disregard, you know. That was the okay, so there was the like people that work downtown that obviously had like some sort of important desk job. So the bankers, the investors, the business Andes. The other type is something very Alberta that like you wouldn't know or have maybe a experience with this in other cities. But we have a really strong trade, or we did have a really strong like trade industry in North Alberta with the oil patch there. So you'd have these dudes that go up there to work like 3 weeks on, 1 week off as like roughnecks on like, you know, oil drills or whatever. And they make like 150 grand a year. Right? But they'll roll up with like, you know, their Ford Raptor truck in their like busted ass jeans and like stained wife beaters and just drop thousands of dollars on magic cards like they do not give a shit, or games or D&D or whatever it is. So there's like the two types of person that come in and drop like unreal amounts of money. But those people that did buy the books, they bought every single they each bought a PHB, and the DM bought every single 5th edition book available, and they spent an additional probably like $500 on minis. It was unreal. Minis and maps. Because that was back when you could buy vinyl maps. They bought a bunch of vinyl maps, a lot of the 5th ed ones or 4th ed ones or whatever. And then just minis, bro. Just minis upon minis upon minis. Like they went from never playing D&D to having like one of the most substantial D&D 5th edition like setups that I'd ever seen in one day. Kind of crazy. What was how my dad felt when D&D first came out? Just the just the normiest of normie escape, maybe. You teach me how to play D&D. I'm a tactile learner, by the way. Let's see. How to play D&D. Oh, God. Okay. So I want you to go to Tumblr. And I want you to write a hot take about Genshin. And get a bunch of followers. Like, hate followers. More importantly. And then I want you to write a Genshin OC self-insert fanfic. And then I want you to do that with 4 other people, and you're playing D&D. Yeah, you're good, Ash. You at that point you are playing Dungeons and Dragons like anyone else can. So, stack of busted hand-me-down D&D books. I mean, that's fine, bro. A lot of my 3.5 books that I got and still have were all used ones at the time, or it was new and then we ruined it, because that's what happens when you bring your books to school. So Okay. Where are we gonna start doing our concert art? So we have a couple places we need to do art for. Journey to okay, new folder, new art, new everything. We're ready. The Journey to the Ruin Festival. The folder has been created, which is how you know I'm serious. No folder, no serious. Let me just move my windows out here. There we go. All right, so we've got a couple locations. We need to make a little map of this. So we have the bottom, we have Alcastoria. Which, by the way, has 0 lore for it. So, that in mind. Then we have, at the top, we have the Temple of the Winds. Temple of the Winds. Okay, then we have on our trail we have Aranu. And then we have the whoops. Meshakar Fortress. We need to do art for all these places, all right? Thank you, Orza, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. All right. Along the way, I want to have small little, like, midway points. So I need some ideas for cool things to see along the way. I want to do an Astral Sage rune site at some point. So, maybe we'll do an Eldari rune site instead. Let's do Eldari runes. That's cooler. Eldari runes. In between the fortress and Aranu, we start getting the mountains. Maybe like a lake or something, like kind of a lake or a retreat, or I want this all feel fairly vacation-y, you know? Welcome back, Thorgan. Offended by this admittedly accurate depiction of D&D. How darest? I mean, the Allah, not the Genshin OC self-insert. That's what you got to do, dude. You know, you gotta start with the Genshin self-insert, and then you're playing D&D. Errant Floating Island. So I had an idea, Thorkin, that I think might be dumb, but I had an idea that the Temple of the Winds actually floats around. It actually floats around the Shattered Sea, but like at one point in the year during the Runewind Festival, the island actually floats down and lands in the mountains. So I don't know if I do that. I don't want to do floating islands, but if we do, that could be cool. If we have like, what do we put on the floating islands? I like the idea of that. I like the idea of doing art for floating islands. What do we put on the floating islands? Do we put the runes? Oh, dude, we put the runes on it. Like, that'd actually be sick. If it was like a whole bunch of floating islands just in the mountains, that'd be a sick piece of art, actually. I'm inspired. Thank you, Thorkin. Lake? Let's start Lake Retreat early. And the next point, the midpoint. Palm Tree Paradise Island? Exactly. Exactly. We do for midway between Meshrakar and Aranu. The retreat's gonna be very like, yeah, very like paradisey, a place that you would go on a vacation, you know, which is why I want to put it right close to Alcastoria, so that it seems like it's most accessible. I want to put the more like interesting things, you know, get Genshin post. All right, are you gonna get your hate followers now, Ashy? Just also tell them you watch Tectone. That'll make them hate you even more. Cause like, really, does it matter if the Genshin player base hates you? Does it really matter? Everybody's playing Star Rail right now. So anyone who's still stuck on Genshin probably deserves to just only have content creators they follow for hate watchers. You know? That seems like it's like properly balanced, you know? Okay, something else that we can put in the midpoint, some interesting place that would be cool to make a postcard of, that the art would be interesting of. So we have the lake retreat, the vacation sort of villas, whatever. We have the floating Eldari runes. What about in between Meshrakar and Aranu? Something maybe dragony, because Aranu was the birthplace of the Storm Dragon myth. We could do like a temple of some variety, or it could be a city or town, like a small city or town. You know? There a random monster table for the quest? There is. There is actually a random encounter table for the... Each leg of the journey will have a random encounter table. So, yeah. It's gonna be fun. In between Aranu and Meshrakar. Oh, wait, I can leave it blank for now. So what we need art for? What do we need art for? Journey to the Runewind. So we need art for... I'm gonna regular brush here, my hard brush. Okay, so we need art for the most important places are the Temple of the Winds. For Aranu. And Meshrakar. We need art for the lake. For the floating runes. We need a couple of creatures. We need some caravans. What else? A dead dragon, the world's biggest donut. I mean, the donut is compelling, you know? That's not a bad idea. My friends was wondering if they want a single month. Can they sub or unsub Patreon, or how does that work? Yeah, sure. Yeah, they want to just jump in for a month. That's fine. You know, that's all good. That's completely Gucci. Ella will like probably announce the monthly themes earlier on in the month, like around the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, and then people want the monthly set, they can jump in on it. Yeah, 100%. For the winds, Aranu, Meshrakar, the lake, the floating ruins, creatures, caravans. What else? Oh, 2 badges. Once you sub, you can never unsub the binding contract sealed with a handshake. Uh-oh. Is this how we summon the Demon Lord Ulner again? You subbed to her one time and then you just summoned Ulner and that's it. It's over after that. What is Ulner's lore anyway? Totally very tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. Enjoy my stay. Bizzo, thank you for chilling today. I appreciate you. Good luck. You're getting out tomorrow as well for the day 2 of the challenge. I wish you luck in the India heat. Otherwise, good job on your first day. I know you said you got out yesterday or today, or I forget what you said, if it was this morning or yesterday. But either way, I'm proud of you, Busy. I'm proud of you. Okay, we need the 2nd and 3rd badge. What else do we need? What's up, Nix? We need, okay, the postcard format, I guess. We need the map. Oh, that's true. Bro, it is spooky outside. Holy shit. Read the map. I think this walk needs some extra badges, like most Goblin Slain or most RPXP earned. Maybe round it out at, I don't know, 8 badges. That way we can add a big fight club to the end so we can see who the top 4 are, with maybe a grand champion topping it off. The ability to enter into combat. Dude, imagine if we made this like a super like in-depth RP challenge where you could fight other players to send them back down the path and force them to do more walking. Holy shit. We need to develop an app for this. We develop an app where you can like be an asshole or whatever to other members in the challenge and like knock them down the hill or whatever, or like force them to stop, or you know? Damn, bro. That's a great idea. It is Spooky Blaze. It's going to rain imminently. It's not already raining in some places. The wind is frigid where I live right now, which is good because everything around me is on fire, and the entire province needs to stop being on fire. That's very epic. I look. It could be good, man. Like honestly, I think it would be demoralizing though, if it's just like you open up your app and it's just like Gris Vidi has succeeded his stealth check to steal your shoelaces. Oh no, you have to go back down to the leather worker on the caravan 5 kilometers back to get new boots made. Please add 10 kilometers to your total walking distance for this month. You know? That would be like, right? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be completely assholey. But it's like you could get a random encounter where you have like you fight some like, I don't know, wyvern or something like that. And if you like tame the wyvern, it can like carry you to the next destination or some shit. That'd be alright. The end of every week you could post a weekly quest with some secondary objectives that isn't walking. That's a good idea, actually. What should we do for the quest, Ashy? What would be a weekly quest idea? Things that are fitness focused or things that are bullshit focused? Keep adding stuff to this, you're going to accidentally end up with a mobile game that, wait, Magus game or something. That's true. That we do, listen, we need to be careful. So honestly, next summer, depending on how many people are interested in this summer, next summer I will use the Conquer Challenge API. So there will actually be an app for this next summer. Like, I'm not kidding. It'll only cost me $300 plus $10 per extra registrant after that. But, or for everybody after 25. Yeah, so wait, okay. $300 for 25 people, and it's $10 for each person registering after. But you can bring you can bring your own challenge and lore and whatever you want to the Conqueror app. Because like the Conqueror does like the Lord of the Rings walking challenge and stuff like that as well. I'd love to do it this summer as well, but it's like $50 US per, so I probably won't. But I'd love to. But next summer I will, depending on how big the challenge is this year, how big my stream is next year, and where I'm at like financially with the stream, there'll be an official app for this. So you will literally be able to track where everyone is on their journey the entire time. This year is going to be much more scuffed because it's the first year, but yeah, next year is going to be a substantial event. So if you make art related to earn mileage, draw an anime cat girl to earn 5 kilometers. That's impress the local merchant with your cat girl art and have him carry you up the mountain 5 kilometers. 500-meter daily delays would be less devastating. That's true. Like a half-kilometer delay, that would be kind of funny. Because it wouldn't be that bad. If you have to add an extra kilometer to your journey or whatever, that's not like devastating. But if like Vidi steals your shoes and you have to go 10 kilometers, that's rough, man. Is Canada where George R. R. Martin got the Song of Ice and Fire from? Well, considering if you go north enough, you get tundra, which is ice ground, and if you go south enough, you get fire. And we do have dragon geese. Maybe, Sam. I don't know. That's not bad. I should ask him, man. I wonder if he'll respond to me if I ask him. I am a big influential person in the art industry. How could he ignore my message, right? Want to wager mile on D20 roll? You guys are gonna wager? Come on, you can't. You can't get Blaze to walk a mile extra for you. What do you mean? You can't. Are we gonna allow this? Hold on. Are we gonna allow gambling and wagers for miles? Because I kind of dig it, honestly. I'm kind of down with this. Like, if you guys want to do a wager for a kilometer, you know, or a mile or whatever, look. I don't want to get out of hand because the other person's still got to do it, right? But that's not. I kind of like the spice, right? That does add a certain level of, I don't know. And if somebody does want to carry somebody else, you can, right? So like if somebody wants to like carry like Fishy or something to do an extra 100 kilometers for her, so she gets the badges, I'll allow it. Might take a few years to write the reply, but I'm sure he would eventually. It'd be like on like old typewriter paper. I get like a mail, like a letter, Sam, in the mail that's like old ripped up typewriter paper. You know, the stuff that comes to the, oh god. I don't know how old you are, Sam. You might be like 20. But like, you know, back in my day when I was a fucking like toddler or whatever, you get printer paper that had like the little dots on it on the sides, right? And it'd be just one long sheet that you'd feed through your oh, it's a good history lesson for McBluff. But back before we had computers, back in the earliest days of computers, you had the paper, right? And it was like the big rolls, and they were all connected, but like they were like perforated so you could rip the page. But like the roll would like roll the printer paper through and have this little like wheel on the side, you know, like as your paper is printing or whatever, it would like roll it along. That's how it would do it. It wouldn't just like you know, like a regular printer. It would have to like actually connect with something. Then you have to get your little note, and then you have to like rip the paper off. You have to like rip the perforation. But inevitably, you end up tearing a little bit of the actual paper, and you're like, ah, god damn it. You know? This is a history lesson for the youth of TDC, man. Even I have a hard time remembering this shit. This is even like, I barely crested the time of printer paper like that. So, Tom Matrix printers. Okay, yeah, never mind. Looking 20 in the rearview mirror. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't want to assume you know. Someone carry me Prego butt, but the whole distance. You want me carried the whole distance, Nix? I gotta carry, man. Are you kidding? I gotta pull you on a cart the entire fucking distance. Oh god, that's an extra like 100 kilometers. Maybe there could be like a community, like, I don't know, carry challenge or something. Where we can all take on a couple of extra kilometers to help someone, you know, meet the finish line or whatever. Some adventurers wager hiking resources on friendly brawls to keep them from getting bored while on the road. It is one of the most respected traditions of the holiday, as it leads more people inspired to pilgrimage just to see these fights. I'm down. I'm sold. I'm sold. Blaze Viddy, if you guys want to wager miles, I'm sold. Ashy just put it in world for me. If you guys want to have a fucking gamble off, go for it. If not, that's cool too. But like, if you guys want to, the lore is there now. Ashy solved the lore problem for me. So the problem is the other person has to, like, you know, they got to do it. Then you got to walk a kilometer and give it to the other person. You can't add it to your own total. All right. So, you know, what we'll see is like Fishy, or like, I don't know who said they weren't going to do it amongst my friends. Fishy or Steph. I think she said she's not going to do it either because it's too fucking hot in Phoenix. Just wagering 100 kilometers and see what happens. If only. Just carry Madab Zeroti up the mountain. That's oof. Yeah, bro. I did it for drawing paper at church. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. You had to draw on the printer paper. You couldn't even get the... Man, because that printer paper wasn't good to draw on, Nix. Thork and I made an illustration of one of my characters and put it in the Discord. Wait, Thorkin? Oh, I thought you said Thorkin and I. Oh, okay, wait. I was confused. Which character did you draw, McBluff? Which one? I want to see. I don't care. Never mind. Who asked? I want to see it. Oh, dude, I love these colors. These are sick, man. Bro, these colors are so nice. Why strawberries though? Yeah, I'm down for everything but the fucking strawberries. Who the fuck wears a strawberry dress? All right, this is bringing back anime trauma from the early 2000s for me. But I like the character. It's fantastic design, fantastic colors. McBluff. McBluff, are you gonna take part in the fine arts challenge this summer? It's a big one, so I don't blame you if you got other shit to do if you're too busy for it. But I'm curious to see which artists in the community want to actually take on an illustration challenge. Strawberry dress was like the big thing last year. Was it last year as well? Fuck, I'm out of the loop. No one's gonna give a 7-year-old niece nice paper. That's fair. Yeah, I got the big brown pads. I was probably lucky. I got the big brown pads, like newsprint paper. So, you ready to move to the UK? Yeah, I figured this is a busy summer for you. This is not necessarily a summer where you can take on big projects. So, yeah, I figured you might be too busy for it. That's all good though. You'll be there in spirit. Do some thumbnails. Or like paint some shit. I don't know. All right, close that. Okay. All right, so we do map, postcard format, badges, caravan, creatures, floating ruins, lake, measure card fortress, our Anu, Temple of the Winds. What else? Working on the festival today. We are working on the festival. I'm excited. This is gonna be like, hopefully one of the bigger projects that I complete over a 3-month period. Of like a lot of art pieces together, leading to one thing, you know. I guess we could just start sketching and do like some small sketches for each one and see what we like. Which one do I want to do first? I want to do the floating... I want to do the floating ruins today. We're going to start with there. We'll try and get a couple of concepts done today and then see where we're at a little bit later. Okay, how big are we going to work on those? It's gonna be like OG concept art days. We're gonna work on this for a little bit, and then I'm gonna do the last little finishings on Ella's character towards the end of the stream. But I want to do a couple of these little sketches, partially as warm up, kind of as just for fun. Cause you need hold on. What is the postcard size? Postcard standard size. Oh, there isn't one. No, there is. Wait. No more than 4 1/4 by 6 inches. 4.25 by 3.5 by 5. Okay, so not super cinematic. Gotcha. That's about right, I think. Okay, so floating Eldari runes. 'Cause I wanted to sort of draw the path in as well. You'll do it across a bridge. Cross a bridge and have the Eldari runes in the background is how we'll do it. Out of curiosity, how do you get your background texture like that? Oh, so this is a canvas texture. So I took a very high resolution photo of canvas, and then I used various overlay layers and cloud brushes to create sort of the ink stained, more parchmenty look to it. But yeah, it starts with an actual photo of canvas. Is there a magical mailing company specific to sending postcards across Eldara? I mean, or wait, Teleria? Yeah, Teleria. There is not yet, but there should be. How would that work in Bluff? What do you think? Because there needs to be some sort of magic mail or whatever available in like a good fantasy world. You need the ability to send shit to like, I don't know, back to your parents or whatever. But I don't know what to do for it. Because it feels like it's just an like a risk of it being too silly. Or too convenient. One of the two things. I don't want it to be particularly silly or too convenient. Like it needs like a thoughtful fantasy explanation on how it works. And maybe because these need to be floating over mountains. It's gonna be kind of difficult. Magic boxes, you put something in and it teleports it to a certain other box, but it has to fit in the box. That's cool. Like, what if it has to have like some sort of like larger sort of like runic something another or like apparatus? So like kind of like a summoning circle or whatever. So you can't like take the box with you. It's not like a portable box. You have to have like a box set up in one city or a box set up in another city, and it like you have to basically have a post office. Because the risk is if you have like that kind of convenient teleportation magic available, then everybody just carries around their own post box and just sends stuff back to their bank whenever they want. But I suppose if you have to have like if it's a larger thing, that's not a bad idea actually. Super interested on how you did that and was loving the vibes of it. Yeah, dude, thank you. I appreciate that. No, it's the idea is for it to look like parchment when you're zoomed out. But
came back from the store with the milk. What did I miss?
Oh shit! Welcome back, DC. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. We missed you, bro. You haven't been in Japan this entire time, have you? Yeah, I think you said you had like work or some shit, right? Either way, welcome home. Thank you for the 11-month sub. Appreciate it. We're glad to have you back, bro. DC, you got home just in time for all of our summer challenges to start. So if you want to enter into the walking challenge, you can. I don't know if it's safe to walk outside in West Australia, but if it is, you can join. I hear it's dangerous out there, you know, sun and all. Box will appear empty to you if you don't have a mail addressed to you. So I wonder how you could do it like from a personal level, where it's like the person has to be the person that opens the box, and so you have to like check your mail. It's not like it just appears in there like Harry Potter style. So you know how in Japan they have official stamps for people? It could be like that. People register with the mailing system or runes or something registered to them. Yeah, like you have like a specific rune or whatever, like almost like an address. Like you use like an astral sage rune or whatever to... Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, town's got a bigger one. The vanishing cabinet from Harry Potter, the immovability is huge. But like, isn't the part of the point of the vanishing cabinet that it was like there was like only one of it or two, I guess, but like that, but like it wasn't common, you know. But also, it might not need to be common. Does it add more of a fantasy aspect though if it has to go by like via courier? Like, what seems more fantasy and like interesting? That there's like a magic mailing system where you can like enter like, you know, small items into packages or letters or whatever, and it gets mailed magically or teleported from town to town? Or is it more fantasy-y if there's like, you know, wyvern couriers that bring shit? Small papers could be in portable boxes, but packages need large post office box. Yeah, it's like a large, like substantially sized something or another. Yeah, I like that. Does that make it like, does that make the idea of merchant business a little bit, does it lessen the impact of that if you can just like mail shit though? I guess if it's not too big. Got a few ideas for the Academy Challenge. Can't decide between a few, so which sounds nicer? One, entry day at Wizard School, knighting of the Griffin Rider, or gorilla boat ride in the swamp. I love the idea of the knighting of the Griffin Rider. They all sound cool, Thorkin, but the knighting of the Griffin Rider, oh shit. I'm personally doing something based on dragons, Thorkin. So I don't know, man. That'd be sick. You do some Griffin riding and whatever. Mail goes into the ether until you pick it up. You use your seal to activate the box and receive your mail. But how do we how do we build believability into it, Blaze, without mail taking between 6 and 12 days and then arriving damaged and sat on? Like, does it go through like some ethereal space where like a bunch of goblins can like shake it or sit on it or get it wet or whatever, or like fold it if it says do not fold? You know, just so we believe like we believe that it's actually a mailing system. We're just gonna bring packages. So actually, you know what, Nix? I like that idea. If letter mail was something that you could send magically, but it was limited to letter mail, but the teleportation like magic requirements or whatever was too great for anything bigger than a letter. So if you make it a very thin letter, you can slip it in the slot, poof, it gets transported to another town. However, anything package related needs to be couriered. Then we still have airships, we still have merchants, we still have like traveling vendors and stuff like that. It's still hard to get certain things from across the world, right? I don't want just like, oh, I make elvish goods and my elvish goods are now just teleported to the human lands and Stonemark or whatever. Like, I want there to be like some sort of allure to like, oh, a merchant that stopped by Ashasari has brought a bunch of elvish goods. It's kind of exciting, you know? Cow's being all funky on me. They're 2 weeks and been buried in work. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But either way, I'm glad you're out. Hopefully you're okay. Rest up. DC, Diablo is released today. Okay? Diablo comes out today. So I want you to rest, not work too hard, and play games all weekend if you think you can do that for me. All right? If you have to work, let them know I said it's okay to play games instead. All right? Need me to write a note? I will. I only want my mail delivered by Holophant for maximum fantasy immersion. What the fuck is a Holophant? Holophant? What the fuck is a Holophant? Am I getting TOS off Twitch? Whoever delivering packages would be amazing. I kind of like the idea of it, you know? There are goblins that sort it in the ether. They just get the most ill-mannered, ill-tempered hobgoblins to sort your mail. So they put, like, you know, folds and creases into shit. They just get, like, water damage and whatever. Goblin delivers packages. They are also called loot goblins. Alright, hold up. I gotta draw some floating runes. Yeah, wait. Floating island ruins. And some Eldari stuff. I forgot that too. Like an Eldari ring would be dope. Maybe like, oh, dude, like maybe like a path that you can go up to onto like a special island or whatever. So you take a detour if you want. I can't do too many rewards for things like that, or else it'd get prohibitively expensive. Keep this arm marching thing. I'm down to sign. Got some gear to make it fun. Weigh myself down like an actual adventurer. All right. All right, make a character. It's on. The challenge has begun officially today. Immediately imagining a BBG taking advantage of this mail system somehow, slip through the mail slot, go anywhere in the world instantly. I guess if you could like transmute yourself into the size of a letter, right? That could work, supposedly. I'll draw a road in here. I forgot. Whoops. We'll draw like a little caravan going through it for scale. And then a big Eldari ring. Just floating in the sky. I'll do some of my ink sketches of these various locations as well. Patreon. That would be kind of dope. The real question is why are there floating islands this far into the mountain range? But I also kind of don't care. I'm also like massively not worried about it at the same time. I may or may not be working out right now. Excellent. Excellent. Attaboy. Would you like to hear? Former Australian Special Forces elite medic. Must be important to train. Keep up the skills. Go for 10-mile rucks. Attaboy. Alright, so this will be our Eldari runes. Ruins. Let's do a quick sketch for each. Oh, whoops, I forgot to add in our mountains. That is an important component here. Okay, the next will be, let's do... So our Anu is supposed to be a city. Not a massive city, but like a formerly large city that is like kind of ruined and run down, but is like... has like some sort of like place of worship there that is like maintained, you know? Imagine like Rome, I guess, like ancient Rome, kind of like ruins, maybe, with like a city still thriving inside of it. Also, teenagers exist, right? How would they mess with the letter system? The way a teenager in Teleria would mess with the letter system, the mailing system, is probably by like trying to mail larger things to their friends via 3D printing slices, basically. Or stink bombs. Yep. Letter stink bombs. I can't think of anything else that a teenager in Tulare would want to do besides just make problems. next time around a teenager, I'll ask them what they would mail through a fantasy mailing system. Because that is a good point. Teenagers are the worst. I think we can all confirm that teenagers are the worst because we were the worst when we were teenagers. So let's do the next one as Aranu. So Aranu will be a small city ruins. Let's just start drawing. Screw it. Drawing whole cities is actually really difficult. But we'll try it. The courier system that no one knows who the couriers are. You go to a shop found in all cities, drop parcel in the slot, place a gold in. The receiver is approached by a generic-looking human man who's wearing generic clothes who will approach you absolutely anywhere. This is like the start of an Emporium story. This is like I was in a dungeon and I had been in there for 8 days. I hadn't seen natural light in 7. I've gone through the mushroom phosphorescent caverns. I've fought my way through ratmen and found an ancient abandoned dwarven city. I traversed the city and fell down a old mining shaft into the deepest areas of the world. A lava flow passed me by that I had to fight a lava demon in order to escape with my life. And as I was wandering through the oldest tunnels built by the ancient predecessors to the dwarves, their stone ancestors, I was approached by a glowing blue pale light, and the Emporium had a package for me. It was from my mom, and it was cookies. How the Emporium found me down there, I don't know. But I'm glad he did. The tea was delicious. You know, that kind of thing. Alright, so you would arrive at Aranu. Let's see. Okay. Maybe there's like an arcing cityscape of some variety in the background. The ruins of the city. My voice is dead. I don't know why I didn't even play D&D this week yet. There's no good reason for why my voice should be dying. But I like legit feel like I'm losing it. Cookies, yeah. Actually, let me grab more ice in my water. That might help. I don't know why. I just feel like it would. Kill one of the couriers you wait and have a parcel delivered. The same guy still shows up. That's yeah, I dig it. That's some D&D shit right there. Okay, BRB in like 30 seconds. I'm gonna grab put new ice in my water and I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. BRB. All right, we're back. It's time. It's time. No one did the GDC yet, really? Maybe I should steal it for the day. I've stolen my GDC check. All right. Well, we tried. We tried. I would have drawn it too. Maybe it'd be a GDC for the mountain expedition. I'm kind of down with that, actually. So close, yeah. I mean, whenever anyone gets anything, I always say almost. I wonder if people realize yet that I'm always going to say almost, no matter what. On theme for today, what are y'all's ambitions for the summer? Exercise and learning video editing. Oh, shit, man. I have a ton of ambitions for this summer, Thorkin. What are yours, Thorkin? What are you focusing on? I feel like I'm... What am I going to worry about the most? Obviously, the fitness thing. I have some gym goals. I have... What else? I want to put a big tree in Arano. Maybe I could do... Maybe just draw a giant tree instead. Started health kick. I've dropped back under the 110, sitting at 105 kilograms at the moment. The plan is to start exercising more regularly. Oh yeah, dude! Congratulations. That's awesome. Plan for next year's big trip. Where are you going next year? What's on the dock for next year? I'm sitting around 105 now. Maybe get about 100 with a way better BMI. Y'all talk about kilograms, man. I don't even like. I'm Canadian. We don't know. We don't use kilograms here. We use pounds. I don't know what the fucking kilogram is. Took away PlayStation. Told myself not going back until I get under 100 mark. That's ambitious. 100 is 200, 220. Okay, then I'm close to that. I think. I'm close to that. Hold on. I'm at 104 kilograms. There we go. There, I figured it out. I did it. Last goal is get a green dragon. I mean, you could try every single day this year and not get it. So, summer goals are learning Python and API stuff so I can build a way to pull Twitch stats into Excel spreadsheets for Google Sheets to automate data scraping for people. Why? That's so specific. I'm so interested as to why. Wait, what? All right, we'll do... The mountains are going to get more substantial as we go up. Do a big, bright, cloud-filled sky. Maybe we'll replace the giant tree. I don't know. I should have, like, encounters with various NPCs through Eldara. Like Scarlet the Astral Sage or something, you know? They're kind of sick. The postcard format, though, I want to figure that out. Maybe... I wonder how big the... Hold on. Vista... I have some, like, postcard-ish size papers. I want to figure out how big they are so I can make a physical version for myself. Search Moab. 8 by 11, 11 by 17. Five by 7. Okay, they're 5 by 7. So what if we did... Go... Make a quick 5 by 7 frame out of this. For our postcards to actually sit in. So we can design around it. Build it on the document itself. All right. So good example of a postcard. Let's see. Let's see. Good postcards. What does one expect in a good postcard? The name of the location probably, and then art of it or a photo of it. Not fantastic examples online. Wax seals, oh shit. The internet's getting serious. Oh, that's cool. Call of Cthulhu and Star Wars postcards. That's legit. Deed Palace. Kind of travel stickery, to be honest. I do enjoy that. I have lots of video. I want to pick up video editing again. Then I want to focus on study group. Taco, is that what you called it? Probably want to participate in the Chroma Core again in August. If I can't make it, I'll work on my portfolio. All right, that's dope. Overall goal is to get under 200, but it's hard to do that while still lifting. Body type, still gonna push for it. You got it, man. Just keep pushing. Small increments. Completely automate the stuff we did for Fishy. I have it so I can do that for other people as well. Okay, fair. 18 months, 6 in Scotland. Wait, 18 months? You're gonna be gone for 18 months? 6 months in Scotland where my partner was born, just living and working. Then 6 months of backpacking in Europe. And finishing with 6 months in Canada on the slopes. Or slopes? Slopes? My partner wanted to do it when she was in high school. It was her gap year plan, but COVID killed it till now. Damn. Alright. Alright. Well, I got recommendations for Canada. So, yeah, I got you. The Rockies, you can spend 6 months in the Rock. Well, can you spend 6 months in the Rockies? In the Canadian Rockies, it'd be hard to spend 6 full months, I think. Unless you're just straight chilling. Yo, if you do that, if you do 6 months in the Rockies, get an RV, bro. Spell correction, not August, July. I thought it was later than that. Has to be a card that you can post. That's always a good start. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, oh my god. Okay, now we figured it out, boys. We know precisely now how to postcard. Thank you. That's excellent. Postcard. Ooh. I forgot about that. The magnet effect of... That's rough. How do I turn off magnetic guides? View think it's snap that I want to take off. Yeah, do a snap. Okay, cool. Thank you, internet, for being useless. I figured it out on my own. As usual. Listen, man, Photoshop is not about being good at Photoshop. Photoshop is about figuring out how to not get stuck down by Adobe. The Art Club Online said Ryu Taco. Who came up with that? Is there already a first project yet? Well, I'm down. I'm down to do a lot this year. Wait, where did the... What the fuck? Why did the symmetry tool just not? Okay, thank you. Let's do a quick little sketchy boy. Do like cool corner design. And then we'll make a little border on it so we can fit all of our illustrations in there. We'll do it for like 3 and then round the 4th corner, I think. Uploading assignments on Tuesday, so it's Taco Tuesday. I'm cringe, but I'm free. That I'm as disappointed as I am enthralled. And yet, somehow, I'm still just disappointed. Our plan is to go to Petra and Wadiram? What was that? Next fall. We're seeing if that actually works out. Petra would be sick. Yo, I'd love to see that shit before I die. It's like, just like in the desert, bro. You're just chilling. There's like a camel next to you, man. There's like... I don't know, it's like an old Jeep or some shit. That'd be sick. Dude, I want to go somewhere so bad. I want to go see some shit, you know? At least Ella and I get to go camping this year, so. I suppose this year will be me enjoying my own backyard. With Les Rockies du Canadien. Okay. This kind of looks a little Nyathar to me. What if that was intentional? Just subconsciously intentional. Embrace the cringe. It's an assignment on Taco? Okay. Alright. I'll go have a look. I like the concept. Kind of Final Fantasy 14E. Yo, one sec. My ear is so itchy. Holy shit. good. I'm saved. Actually just saved. I think I want to go on like an inspirational art trip, you know? I don't know where to go. Cuz like I always get so just enchanted by the places that I see in the world. And it improves my art. So I want to go somewhere that would be like very inspiring. But I ain't going anywhere sus though, so you know, kind of limits me. I'm not super adventurous, I guess. I'm not going to like fucking Tunisia or some shit. It's okay. There's no more cringe. Wait, no more cringe. You can be free. Yeah. If only it was that easy. Want to be able to do some hiking during that trip. So the challenge is good timing. All right. All right. Train up. The goal for hiking for me this summer is we want to go on a hike around a lake in the mountains. That is a 15-kilometer hike. The only concern is that there's a lot of grizzlies out there. So... And I mean, like, bear spray is great, but, like, sometimes when you're facing, like, 1,000-pound grizzly, it's not, you know? You're like, bear spray is cool, but... You really want to bet your life on it? People say, like, oh, carry a bear bell. Bro, bear bells don't do anything. Bear bells to bears sound like birds. Like, no cap. That blew my mind when, like, a park ranger told me that. I was like, I got a bear bell on my back. I was like, oh, bear bells don't actually do anything, kid. I was like, what? Like, yeah, it sounds too close to, like, a bird or something, or, like, a little creature or whatever. Bears don't give a shit. What? I've been lied to. Yeah, man, you just gotta, like, sound like a human. And bears will, like, leave you alone, typically. What does a human sound like? I don't know. Talk loudly. All right, fine. Fine. Dry scratch your throat, itchy ear sounds like ligma. Actually, yeah. Wait, why? What? Why am I having a hard time talking and itchy ear? Uh-oh. It's because I dropped my the bar on myself today. Well, I didn't drop it, but I got stuck on my bar. That's it. Now I have ligma. Bargma. Kill the arts, creature design until Tuesday the 13th. There's different levels. Base level is 3. Different animals on top.
Ligma nuts. Sorry.
I thought it was obvious. You need to say it. I thought it was okay. You didn't get me with ligma. It's impossible to get someone with ligma after okay. All right. Fuck. All right, Viddy. Just because of that, thank you for 100 bits, though. I appreciate it. I'm gonna ruin your day and your streak. Everyone besides Viddy, earmuffs. Earmuffs, everybody. This is just for Viddy. I'm just gonna ruin Viddy's day. Viddy, I just lost the game. All right, you're safe. Earmuffs off. Okay. All right. Anyway, more achievement points every 3 different animals on top of the same. Wait, you have achievement points? You've gamified this, Thorkin? Oh, hell yeah. I hear the Netherlands are super beautiful, very inspiring environment.
Who the hell is Steve
Netherlands?
Jobs?
Wait, Steve. What does Steve Jobs have to do with anything? Wait, hold on. What? What did I miss? You've heard bits, but wait, what did I miss? A podcast on your radio is actually a great idea next. Australian Dixie apart from the first, just being strong, 2 days working. First time ever I sat down and read up on something not only was actually able to read, but I retained the information. Bring on the study. Oh shit, really? Yo, that's progress, DC, bro. Congratulations, man. That's like actual progress. Yeah, what the hell? Good job, bro. Get that focus on. I gotta get me some focus. You gamified the hell out of it? Okay. I'm proud of you. I'm trying to gamify fitness this summer. You try to gamify art, and we'll all get better at both. But yeah, I am a little bit nervous to go to do that hike because it is so common to see bears there. But I don't know, man.
Let it be known. This is war now. The gauntlet has been thrown.
Ah, shit. Come on, man. The gauntlet was trebucheted. When you told me to ligma your nuts. Relax, all right? I mean, I do appreciate the 100 bets, but still. But still, you can't say that was the turning point. That was where the war began. Was after that. It was the retaliation. Why is that emote still available by chat? The achievement points and achievement Discord titles. You have achievement Discord titles as well. Who's going super hard with Pega into it so far, Thorkin? I'm definitely not going to be able to do the first one. I'll probably jump in for the next, though. Easy clap.
You're right. You where it all began? The hair that broke the camel's back?
Where was it?
It was the people lick.
It was People Lick? I had nothing to do with People Lick. I didn't have anything to do with People Lick. Blame your degen streamer.
I have sent you reference to my joke in stream topics.
All right? Okay. Thank you for the bits, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hold up. Who the hell is Steve Jobs' Ligma edition? Oh, God. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm good. Yeah, no, I'm caught up. I'm caught up. Yep. I'm caught up. Yep, I'm caught up. Because Vinny is greatly displeased by it. Oh, is that why? Lady Soja as well? I'll jump in probably for the second one, but yeah, I got way too much going on in the first half of the month with Diablo that I don't want to commit to anything. I'm barely going to survive this next 2 weeks. Fuck, maybe I can though. Shit, maybe if I just do like the like cursory start like level or whatever. The level 0. Maybe. Shit, because I want to. One of the hikes we are looking at is closed because they're cattle, not bears, but cattle. Because they're cattle. The hike is closed because of fucking cattle. That's the most Alberta shit I've ever heard. That the hiking trail is closed due to cattle. Okay. Okay, dude. Wild cattle too? Wait, we still have wild cat. We do not have wild cattle in Alberta. Alberta wild cattle. There's wild cattle in Alberta. It's not wild cattle, it's just escaped cattle. Yeah, it's not like, come on, can you really say it's wild if it's just escaped? Like, isn't a cow the least wild animal available? Like, hasn't a cow just been optimized? Just completely optimized into being the best food it possibly can be? It's not like roaming bison or some shit in Alberta. Like that, like those bros just chill. But I'm pretty sure wild cattle is just escaped cattle. or whatever. Bus had to stop commonly for horses crossing the road. Wild horses is fine. Because it's like, you can't catch a horse. You're like, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I get it? It's a horse. It's too fast. It's there. It's there. It's behind me. It's on top of me. Oh, God. It's fangs. Right? Horses are scary. But like a cattle? A cow. A fucking cow. But there's still possibility of an escaped cow not being reclaimed and now it's wild. Somehow. That's like a feral cow or whatever. Like, that just does not click for me. As I can ask, I think they leased some land to in Sibal for ranching. I mean, there's ranches all over that area. Been face to face with an angry cow, 0-10, do not recommend. I have. I live in Alberta. All right. Growing up, dude, like if you drive in like a half an hour in any direction from where I grew up, you just see fucking cattle everywhere. All right. Southern Alberta here. Let me show you how Alberta works. This is for our Americans and Europeans. This is my province. This is what my province looks like. It's a square, except we gave some of it at the bottom. We gave this to BC. Because the reason is because people in BC are what we like to call little. What is the abbreviation? Oh, whoops. Yeah, the LWPCB. That's how I feel. This is the reason why we lost this, because the LWPCB, which stands for Little Whiny Pissy Crybabies, where they decided that they wanted more province than us. So Saskatchewan, Manitoba, bro, those things are like logs as far as I'm concerned. Except Manitoba gets a little bit of, they lose a little bit to the Hudson Bay. But this is the main three provinces. All right, we have two places that actually matter in Alberta. Two places of consequence. All right, we have Calgary, the capital of Edmonton. Okay, why does Calgary matter? Because Calgary's the biggest city in the province. Why does Edmonton matter? Because they have the biggest mall in the province. Okay, but these are the only two places that matter. Lethbridge, nobody cares about. Medicine Hat, nobody cares about. Fort McMurray, apparently nobody cares about. Grand Prairie, I don't even know where the fuck Grand Prairie is. Somewhere in there. Nobody cares about any of these places. Okay? There's a line. Okay? There are 3 lines in the province. Okay? We divide into 3 sections. Okay? We have 3 sections. Top is oil / tundra / okay? Trucks, nuts. Oil, tundra, and truck nuts. Okay? The middle section, which actually is more like this. Or, yeah, it's more like that. This is, how do you spell, what's the plant that, oh, is it just canola plant? Okay, whatever. Is canola / I forgot about red deer. Whoops. Actually just canola. Fuck wheat. Down here is ranch. Okay. This is how we divide Alberta, but the province I grew up in. There's like mountains and shit here. Okay. It's like most of the mountains are in BC. Okay, but we get some mountains a little bit in here. So this is how we divide our province. You have oil, tundra, and truck nuts. You have canola and ranches. Now I grew up in the ranch section here. So you could drive from in any direction 1/2 of 1 hour, even less, and you find cattle. All right, there's just farms of cows and llamas and chickens. Actually, the chickens are up here. They get chickens in here because we don't want them. Like most of Canada, the only relevant part of Canada is right here. Okay? Nobody cares about what happens in the top 98% of Canada. Maybe more like 90%. All right? Because up here you have like fucking, I don't know, like cold and like gold. And then America. All right? Even in BC, nobody cares what happens in most of here. Nobody cares what happens in all of here. Nobody cares what happens in here. The only things that matter are so close to the American border, you could fucking throw a frisbee and hit it. That's where most Canadians live. Whatever. That's where everybody fucking lives. But this map does indicate one important thing, and it's that I know my cattle. All right? If I wanted to go cow tipping tonight, I could. Never go cow tipping. That's awful. You're a terrible person, unless you're in high school. But otherwise, other than that, that's like our Western Canadian lesson. Everything east of Manitoba also doesn't matter. That's like, you know, it's like people in Western Canada and the different provinces can like argue about like which province sucks and stuff, but what we all agree on is that everything east of Winnipeg doesn't matter. So we don't care, you know. You guys also have 0 rat population, which is impressive. That's true. I thought that was Canada-wide. I thought all of Canada just didn't have rats. I didn't realize it was just Alberta. Saskatchewan's the only true square in Canada. I mean, it does have 4 corners. You're drawing a chocolate bar that has a bite taken out of it. You're not wrong. That's my province, and our bite got taken by BC. Right? Wait, have you seen... Wait, hold on. I missed some shit. You guys see where the escaped cattle in Quebec last year? It took over a month for cowboys to get them all back. It's hilarious. You had escaped French cattle? That's even worse, man. Because they're like... They can insult your hockey laces and you can't say anything back, or else they'll take more of your money. Anyway, Edmonton should be lower too. Edmonton should be lower? I guess Edmonton should be lower. Yeah, you're right. The map was not... That's what you criticize about the map, is that Edmonton was too far north? That's what you criticize... Okay. Alright, chill. It's like Australia. Everyone lives south where it's cooler, and all the northwest is just dirt mining companies. So what I know of Australia is you guys are basically, you know, if you want to draw Australia, you have to draw like a croissant, except someone bit off the ends. And then you've got Australia. And if you do anything on the north coast, anything here off the north coast of Australia, you die. Anything off the south coast, you die. I know that the people here don't like the people here or here. And I know that basically this right here are the only livable regions of Australia. The rest of it is apocalyptic fireland wasteland, where if you go there, you'll either die to a koala bear's chlamydia or light on fire from the sun. That's all I can tell you about Australia. So I don't know much. That's about it.
I don't know what I hate more, the fact you compared us to a croissant, or the fact you're right, it does.
Hey, you know, can't forget the spiders. I just implied that that's everywhere, though. You know? Think about our bits. They don't moo, they moo. Okay. No, that's not even funny, Thork. That's not even funny. Damn it. Okay, fuck. Damn it. Cold gold in America. That's all you get when you go north. Yep. They're the spiders with health bars. Well, they're the reason the housing market is so rough in Australia right now. So yeah. Listen, my world geography is on point. From a Canadian, I can tell you about every country or every continent from a Canadian's perspective. And like we have certain ideas about the rest of the world from what we're taught in school and what we need to know. The problem is that you need to know more about American geography and American culture than you do Canadian when you live in Canada. I know more Canadians that could tell me exactly how the American government system works with the different branches. You know what? Actually, here's how Canadians have to know politics and government and whatever and culture. Canadians can tell you what the American Senate does, but Canadians can't tell you what the Canadian Senate does. Like, unfortunately, it's true. When you live on top of America, you just have to know these things. When you live in Canada, it's not, it's like it's not that big of a deal to know what happens in Canada. So, it's just the way it is, bro. That's not even funny. It's not funny. That's why I was mad about it, because it's not funny. It's like the dumbest, lowest hanging fruit French language joke available, and Thorkin still chose it. And I'm just so disappointed that it got me. You know about America that you do Canada? I mean, true. That's what I said. It's. Some Canadians don't like the fact that that's true, but I also don't hear Canadians telling me I'm wrong, so. Because, like, what do you have in Canada? You have, like... You have, like, a bear or something. But America got Amazon Prime and Netflix and shit, so... Alright. This will be our postcard frame. And we'll format all the art. Now, the question is, do I make actual physical prints of these postcards? Because I think I kind of want to do them as giveaways periodically through the challenge. God, I wish I could do like a postcard for every single person who reached each area. That'd be too much, I think. The badges on their own are going to be a lot. Postcard would be too much, I think. River Pirates? I mean, true, yeah, okay. Say we care more about American politics than our own. It took 30-year-old ex-model turned comedian to explain to us how corrupt our government was. His assistant got arrested by anti-terror out. Wait, the comedian's house got firebombed. Australia politics is wild. I mean, current politics aside, I mean like political systems, man. Like, that's fucking whack. That could be completely made up and I wouldn't know. I would have no idea. All right? You could tell me that a kangaroo fought like in order to become prime minister of Australia, you have to fight a kangaroo. And I'd be like, "Sure." Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe. Right? No, nobody know what's going on in New Zealand. As an American, I apologize for whatever BS y'all hear / deal with. Oh, it's fine because in exchange we get access to Amazon Prime. Even though it's scuffed Amazon Prime, we still get access to Amazon Prime and Netflix eventually. So as you guys send us your bullshit, so too do you send us Walmart. You tried to send us Target, we didn't like it for some reason. I like Target. I was okay with Target, but apparently Canadians didn't like Target. So I guess Target's gone. Fucking Nordstrom's gone. All right, but you know what we got from America? All is good. All is good between us and America. Anything that we have to deal with, any BS we have to deal with from you guys, all is forgiven for 2 reasons. And I can tell you the exact 2 reasons right now. Popeye's chicken, Mary Brown's chicken. Both are available in Canada now. All is forgiven. If you guys want to send us Sonic, wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't be mad about it. We'll send you like more syrup or fresh water or whatever you guys get from us. And, like, right? Like we're good, man. We're Gucci. Rather than you In-N-Out over Sonic, but don't you guys not have In-N-Out yet? Like, don't y'all have only In-N-Out in some areas? The amount of time I've been seriously asked is mind-boggling about what? Oh, Canadians live in igloos? But I never heard that, but do you? Some Canadians do live in igloos. That's the problem, man. The problem is some of them do. There are still nomadic Inuit tribes that build that shit and just chill. And they also live in, like, whatever, but some people build that shit for fun. They just, like, stay there for, like, a couple months in the winter. Okay. Let me say this is a new layer. Actually, let's do this on its own layer. Okay. Do I want to, like, account for the rounding of it outside, I wonder? Can we send you Shake Shack instead of Sonic? Why Shake Shack or In-N-Out? What's wrong with Sonic, man? Fishy told me Sonic's food sucks, but the drinks are lit. Do you have term receive a massive lifelong pension? That's easy. Also grew up in the cornfields, though, so my education was somewhat questionable with our books from the 1960s. Do you actually have textbooks from the 1960s? In the cornfields? Is that still a thing? Think you're getting a Shake Shack? Are we? We got Uniqlo, so we have Japan to thank for that. Thank the Lord, y'all getting Shake Shack. It's gonna be in Toronto 2024. There'll still be a Shake Shack in Canada, but no one cares about Toronto. Toronto doesn't count. Like, Thorkin, you gonna go to Toronto for Shake Shack? Hey, yo, Thorkin, you wanna go to fucking Toronto? You wanna go to Toronto for any reason? Imagine. Fuck that shit, right? Yeah, get out of here, man. Go to Toronto, are you kidding? Holy shit, man. I'd rather go to New York without pants on, man. God damn. Toronto's fine, relax, okay? Except for people who refer to it unironically as the T-Dot. They need to stop. Okay, what else do we need? We got the postcard format. Check.
Why is that the most Canadian thing I've heard in the last 7 months I've been here?
Wait, which part? Which part? Thorkin, do you want to go to Toronto? We taught that Inuits live in igloo, but the only thing I can remember being taught about Canada in school was the fur trade and the gold rush. We still have a department store called the Hudson's Bay Company that was originally like a fur trading company that then started selling house appliances and fashion and stuff. And they have good blankets. I can't afford a Hudson's Bay blanket, but It's like a wool blanket made in fucking Scotland or some shit. Some classes when I was in elementary school, they did have 20 to 30 year old textbooks. Are you serious? Just bashing on Toronto? Well, that's fine. I mean, that's like everybody in Canada bashes on Toronto, except people who, you know, live in Toronto and think that Canada, the border of Canada, ends at the border of the GTA. So, what's not? Oh, shit. Look, what's the really pretentious city in the US that everybody thinks that automatically makes them, like, the shit because they live there? That's, like, romanticized as, like, the place to go to if you want, you know, opportunity, but really you just deal with, like, shitty rent. So LA, I was gonna say you could say LA, but the thing that I will give about LA and New York that they don't necessarily count as Toronto, because New York's hard as fuck. Like, you go to New York, man, and you fuck around, you find out, right? So I'm not gonna insult New York and say that it's got the Toronto syndrome, but like LA also is like a trash heap that you can smell from Anaheim. I love going to Anaheim. I love California. All right, but let's just call it what it is. You can smell LA from Anaheim. So those two are not, you know, but like, I mean, the city where everyone's just like so convinced that they are the best individuals in the entire country simply for the fact that they either chose to live or they currently live in that
Kansas City.
KC? Why KC? Vegas, Miami, San Fran? Schaumburg? What the fuck is this Schaumburg? People live in Texas? I said America, not Texas. Yeah, if I wanted a Texas answer, I would have said the United States of Texas. Were they super corrupt? Hudson's Bay Co. was like the East India Trading Company of fur trade? I think so. I think there was like drama and shit there. I don't know. We didn't really learn about HBC or whatever. Toronto smells and people are rude and the traffic is awful. Okay, Zibsy's got it. I like one guy that lives in Toronto. It's just lurking the stream, being like, "Hey, you know." I'm sorry, one guy. I'm sorry. We're just shit talking. Relax. A lot of places people do that. Mostly San Fran, LA, New York, Vegas Strip area. I could see San Fran, but everybody in San Fran's too busy, like, not affording their home to worry about anything else, right? That's why I said Schaumburg. No one knows what it is, but people who live there think they're the shit. All right. HBC is now American owned. The Hudson Bay Company is now American owned. What do we have left? The Americans own Tim Hortons. They own HBC. I'm pretty sure they own Eddie Bauer and Roots. What else is like, what is the largest Canadian-owned business that anyone gives a shit about now? Wait, for years, really? Oh, yeah, shit, I remember hearing about that. All the old people cared. Man, okay, now I care. Now I'm old. I'm pretty sure Americans own Tim Hortons now. I think, hold on. Is Tim Hortons Canadian owned? I'm pretty sure Tim Hortons is American. The owner, RBI, is an American-Canadian company with its majority shareholder, 3G Capital, based in Brazil. All right, so now America and Brazil own Tim Hortons. We don't have anything, man. We don't have shit. What? Hold on. Largest Canadian-owned retail. What is Canadian? Oh. Hold on. Is Canadian Tire Canadian owned? Canadian Tire Corporation Limited is a Canadian retail company which operates automotive hardware, sports, leisure, and houseware sections. We still own Canadian Tire. Hey, yo, we still got Canadian Tire, man. Oh shit, bro. Let's fucking go. We still have Canadian Tire. Please don't take Canadian Tire from us. Please, man. We don't have anything left. If you're gonna take Canadian Tire for us, just invade us and give us American Amazon and American shipping, please. For the fucking love of God. If you're gonna take all of our companies, at least invade us so that we can get access to American Amazon Prime and American free shipping. Okay? Otherwise, please let us have Canadian Tire. All right. Roots, baby. Americans base their companies elsewhere for tax purposes. Yeah, that's true. Canadian Tire, man. Hell yeah, bro. Canadian Tire. You guys have no idea what Canadian Tire is. Canadian Tire is like, Canadian Tire is like, imagine Walmart style outdoor garden. I don't know if Americans have an analogous outdoor. It's kind of like, imagine if like Lowe's or Home Depot also had like household appliances and shit. If like you went to Lowe's and they had a big section, less like less like building materials and lumber and shit like that. That's not a good example, then. That's a horrible example. I don't know. Whatever. It's who cares? You go to Canadian Tire like 3 times a year when you need something, and you just deal with it. All right. Anyway, not that anyone gives a shit. I'm glad Roots is still Canadian. Not because I like, and this is not because of anything against like American businesses or anything like that. I say it just because we have no identity. So it's the things that present themselves as being very Canadian, like Tim Hortons. It's just disappointing when you find out that it's not actually Canadian whatsoever. So, you know, it's owned by the company that owns Burger King. Let that sink in. RBI located in, guess where? Toronto. Tax purposes. Shopify is also Canadian. I can't think of any other big companies. Tractor Supply and Lowe's had a baby. I don't know how to explain it. Like, make sure the departments in Canadian Tire. You can get anything automotive there. Anything automotive whatsoever. You can get like tools and hardware. They have like pet stuff, sports and recreation, outdoor living, Party City, whatever. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like a store where you buy shit for your house or whatever. You know, let's look at the weekly flyer. Let's see what's on sale at Canadian Tire right now. Oh shit! Yo, look, man. Hey. Wait, close flyer. No, I don't want to close the flyer. Shit, I fucked up. Hey, you know, page 1 of 14. View flyer. I'm trying to view the flyer. That's how you know it's Canadian owned, because the website sucks. You get a pressure washer and a coffee maker at the same place. That's how you know you're in Canadian Tire. And new tires or a car battery. Oh, it fixed itself. Whatever. I don't care. Not that anyone cares. You sell poutine? Do we? I thought you guys were yoinking poutine. Like, I thought you guys actually just yoinked poutine. You tried to yoink maple, but Vermont isn't... It didn't stack up like Quebec did. But I thought you guys were yoinking poutine. I thought it was, like, popular or, like, trendy or whatever to go get poutine at, like, a fancy, like, dive bar or some shit. What is Tractor Supply? Ask Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin's got it. You didn't yoink it? I'm pretty sure you're trying to. Like, it's fine. You get a poutine. We don't mind. Like... It's not that big of a deal. We will trade you... Okay. We will trade you poutine in exchange for... We will trade you poutine in exchange for the largest size of Big Gulp offered in an American 7-Eleven. Trade offer. Trade offer. Poutine for the like quadruple Big Gulp. Do you accept? It'll be a sharing of cultures. Still got PB Mart and Loblaws. Lost Mech Mount Equipment Co-op. Fuck. Tractor Supply is a retailer of equipment and tools, maintenance products. They offer products for horse, poultry, livestock, pet lot. That's a whole lot more like farm than Canadian Tire is. But yeah, deal. Okay. All right, Thorcum, send him the poutine. Eggs? No, I'll have it after stream. Oh, well, I'm good. Send him the poutine, Thorkin. Mail it off. They can have it. They're allowed to make poutine. We're going to get the biggest size of Big Gulp. Like, you know the one that you can't wrap your arms around? Like that one. The one where the handle, like, bends on it or whatever. That's ours now. Inform 7-Eleven Canada. Okay. Floating Islands, Meshrikai Fortress. I really want to figure the map out. You can walk in Tractor Supply and buy chicks. Wait, you can actually buy, like, live chicks? What the fuck? Rib poutine, regular poutine? They can have regular poutine. We're not gonna inform them yet. We're gonna wait until we want something to give them rib poutine. So, yeah. Australia lost pretty much all its iconic companies. We sold Holden, Victor, and Vegemite to China. I think we still have Kirk's. Maybe our state beers. Wait, really? Oh shit, you're gonna see the Spider-Man movie? Dude, Mel, enjoy it. Enjoy it. I hear it's really good. I watched a review for it, even though I have no intention to go see it. I watched a review for it. It looks pog. So enjoy your night. Enjoy your movie. Yeah, dude. Let me know how it is. And baby ducks too? What the fuck? There are lots of places you can just walk in and buy chicks, ducklings, etc. Is this normal? This doesn't feel normal, man. That's probably similar to some shit we have in Canada. I just am unsure. Unaware. Dude, we're missing out, I guess. Okay, I want to work on this a little bit before I have to bail and go do work for Diablo. So, it's normal for America. Is it like you can do that in like any state? They just have Tractor Supply Co. everywhere? Or is this like a... If I check a map, is it going to be like just like all in the middle or something? You know, you can get quails. Okay, actually, okay, fuck this. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I was gonna work on Scarlet, but this is more important to me. Where's the live shit? I want to see chick days, bulk discounts, subscriptions. Whoops. No thanks. Okay, if I want to buy farm and ranch shit, livestock handling, tanks and pumps. Where are all the pets? Lawn and garden. What is chick days? Add some peeps to your family. Tractor Supply is your one-stop shop for all things poultry. Choose from 40 plus breeds online and in store. You could just buy chickens? How much is a chicken? Assorted ducks? What the fuck? This exists? Where's one with a dumb head? I want to get one with a dumb head. Like a like a hat or some shit. Oh, that's pretty dumb. Okay. Oh yeah. Midnight Majesty Moran. Primarily raised for eggs, excellent for free range, high producer of large dark brown eggs, active, heat tolerant, good for foragers. There it is. How much? The mottled Hodens. Dual purpose bird, high producer of small white eggs, does well in confinement. The Livestock Conservancy threatened classification. I don't understand why. That fucking hairstyle is threatening.
What did you think they grew on trees? Appear out of eggs? Come on, Evan, you have to buy them somewhere.
I didn't think that it was like called Tractor Supply or some shit. I thought you had to go through like a chicken breeder or whatever. I didn't think you just walk in, you know, hike your fucking overalls up, waddle in, you know, give them a hoedown, and you get some chickens. Like, that's how it works? I had to go through like signed forms and shit. Like, okay, I'm gonna choose this one. This is where, fuck, how much? I want prices. Franklin, Tennessee. How do I set this as my my store? This one. Shit, dude. Yo, look at the thighs on that, bro. Look at those kicks, man. Wait, there's so many chickens. I thought there was just like chicken. Sapphire Oliver Egger. It's an egging chicken. Sapphire Splash. Sienna Star.
Look at all those chickens.
Dude, these are like sports drink flavors, not chickens. Silver Lace Wyandotte, Smoky Pearl, Speckled Sussex. The Sultan. Holy shit, look at that Chad. Dude, wait, okay, shop now? Hold on, if I want to buy a Starlight Green. How much? You can get contactless curbside for an entire chicken. Okay.
Are these chicken breeds or stripper names?
Wait. Approximately 280 eggs a year? What the fuck? How much? How much? $50 for a chicken. More items to consider. What's the premium chicken? What is like the most expensive chicken? Is there like a sort price top to bottom?
Love how ducks and turkeys are just in amongst the chickens.
Yeah, wait, were there turkeys in there? Wait, actually? The Hoover's Hatchery Sapphire Oliver. $70. I'm guessing that the female is more expensive because they're egg producers. Yo, $70. That's like a designer chicken. What's like the dumpy, like, shitty, like, inexpensive chicken? It's like 45 is like the bottom. You know? Holy shit, man. I did not realize that this was such a thing. Y'all can just go get oh yeah, oh here we are. Okay, sort by most popular. Nope. Sort price high to low.
That or some madman named a breed of chicken turkey to mess with dudes just wanting to buy tractors.
Let me down. Yeah, true. Hey, thank you for 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, Blaze. Thank you, DC. Thank you, guys. 150. What do you get for a Cornish cross broiler chicken? What does the broiler mean in this? Hold on. What do you get for $150 of chicken? Can someone please explain to me Okay, Cornish cross broilers single-handedly changed American eating habits and making broiler production efficient and producing nearly 6 pounds. Wait, a 6-pound carcass in 6 weeks? This is the most American thing I've ever read. Holy shit. Bro, you guys have, hold on, wait, what's the dumpy like? What's the least? What's the like the, you know, the like the most mid chicken? Price low to high. And I'm done, I swear. I swear I'm done after this. All right, 19 bucks. Is that for male? 19 bucks, man. $19 chicken. I'm just saying, man. You know? Right? It's not your chicken, those are turkey. Sorry. Sorry, my bad. Those are turkeys. Sorry, my bad. I didn't see it. I didn't read it. Yep. Sorry. Yep. Okay. Turkeys, not chickens. That would be why. Okay. You get 6 chicken wings for $8.99. Yeah. Wait. What? You get an amount of chickens? There's a count, really? Quantity of 1 equals 10 birds? Wait. You can get 10 turkeys for 20 bucks? You can buy 10 turkeys for $20. You could like get 10 turkey harnesses and like a sled and go like fucking turkey race. It'd be like pod racing. The $145 one had 80 broilers. Wait, it was 80? Hold on, so what's the most expensive single chicken then? I want to know like the premium, you know? Rating? What's the high? Okay, what are the 5-star rated ones?
Some poor salesman in Tennessee just got a notification that someone in Canada added the turkey special to their cart cake.
Okay, hold up. This is the highest rated one. And you get 10 of them for 50 bucks. Alright, so this is the only 5-star chicken. The large fowl Cochin is an ancient breed originally from China. They first arrived in the U.S. They were immensely popular or were used to develop many American breeds such as the Plymouth Rock and the Rhode Island Red. I'm learning so much. I didn't know I wanted to know about any of this. How much? Wait, is this just chickens or are ducks like expensive? Guineas, pheasants. I can buy a pheasant? How much is a pheasant? You can get 10 pheasants
this
for $50.
This is amazing, a great chicken. Okay, but how much is he in turkeys?
Well, yo, true though. Wait, think of their bits. You're not wrong. You can buy a fucking pheasant? You buy 10 for $40? Why did we buy a dog for almost $2,000 when we could have bought 10 pheasants for 40? What is my $2,000 dog done for me that 10 pheasants could do better? This is ridiculous. Geese? We're not talking. These are just regular geese, right? African, Chinese, and okay, no Canadian. All right, we're good. Y'all are good. Yep, y'all are okay. We're good. If you guys want some geese, we got them. Holy shit, man! I had no idea, dude. I didn't know you could just walk into a store and get them like it's fucking PetSmart. Right? Bro, this guy's gobble per second is probably off the fucking chart. Holy shit. All right. Well, instead of drawing stuff, I said I'd stream early today because we prep shit for Diablo. So instead of drawing Astral Sage, apparently we went chicken shopping. So. Hold on, they have quails too. Wait, hold on. How much is a quail? Hold on, how much is a quail? $30 count for 100. You can get to 30 for $150, bro. Dude, how much are we paying for eggs and shit at Costco? When I could have just been buying God damn, man. Why do I live here? Bro, I should live in the US where we can get... Why do you want a husky steel? You can get 10 chickens for $40. What the fuck? God damn. All right. Holy shit. Okay. All right. I gotta do some work and some stuff to prep for Diablo, which is in like 3 hours. So I gotta go out. I gotta do a thing. I gotta come home.
Gobbles per second. That was not something I was expecting to hear tonight.
Well, that's how you rate the chickens, right? Or the chicken gobble? No, that's how you rate the turkeys. It's like what their GPS is, right? You know, is that I'm pretty sure 100 bits. The turkins? Okay, this is gonna be a project for tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. Both my husky can have fresh chicken. Okay, chill. Yes, be down. Diablo's tonight. I am getting the boys together, and we're gonna rip through it. We're gonna play some Diablo. Ella might stream it. You don't know. I don't know if Ella streams it or not. I'm not streaming it, but you know, food sustainability is important. Quails are awesome because you can keep them in indoor terrarium thing. You can keep, dude. I see quails at the pet store. They're like this big, and I want one, but they're like $60 at the pet store. You can get 30 for $140 or 2 for the same amount. Like, pet stores are a scam, man. You just go to the US, you buy like 400 quails, you list them on Craigslist or something in Canada. You know, walk up to every dog owner now. Is that a husky? Don't you know you can have 10 chickens for $40? Did you? But people don't know. Do all Americans know this? Why would you? Is this universal knowledge in America that you could? Why do you guys own dogs? And like, who the fuck buys a cat when you can have 40 chickens for like $200 or whatever? It's like the same price as a cat. What's the cat gonna do? It's gonna knock shit off. You know, what does a chicken do? It like, you know, it like eats shit or whatever. The gloves just get worn out over time. Steel. I replace my gloves every like 2 or so weeks. These ones are kind of, as soon as one actually breaks, that's when I replace it. So these ones are very close. Wow, this has been an emotional, just roller coaster of a new, you know. I didn't know. I didn't know that you could do this, man. I didn't know that you guys had a place where you could just go, you could buy ducks. Assorted ducks for $60. They get so fancy. Okay, anyway, I gotta go. You have to clean chicken poop and build a chicken coop, though. Yeah, but you have to do that with a dog anyway. I woke up this morning and Yuna had shit on the carpet. We got back from the gym because, you know, something small in her food changed ever so slightly, so it made her little tum upset. If you ever want a small dog, holy shit. Anyway, listen, thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate it. Thank you everybody who was here for the announcements. If you weren't here for the announcements, there's a new art challenge for the summer, a substantial art challenge for this summer. Like, this one is not a timid art challenge. This is like me finally doing like art proper instruction for those who are willing to pass the test, I guess, of fortitude. Then there's also the fitness challenge is on. It started already. People are already out there. I've already done 2 kilometers of my 100, so I'm 2% in, I guess. And Ella has a dice Patreon now, so she has monthly dice sets that are available, which is cool, man. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you for all the encouragement for the projects. I'm excited about them. I give you chicken eggs for free. Bro, I pay like $8 for that shit at Costco. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I'll be live tomorrow, probably. Anyway, I don't know. There's like a 90% chance I'll be live tomorrow. We're gonna Turkins and stream topics. What is it, Turkin? A Turkin? Ew. I don't know how much of those you can get for $40. Okay, cool. So I will be live tomorrow. We'll do some dark fantasy stuff. It's gonna be awesome. Other than that, you know, thank you guys for all the subs, for all the gifted subs, for the bits and all that shit. I'm humbled. That was a lot of bits and stuff today, man. Like I really thank you guys for the support. You know, it's yeah, I appreciate you guys. So I'll see you tomorrow. Can someone do more research on this for me and please find out if there's like a fucking a Tractor Co. level operation in Canada? Where do I go if I want some? Okay, never mind. No, this is a bad idea. I'm not building a chicken coop. I'm not, Evan, you're not building a chicken coop. Done. What about a lobster farm though? Fuck. Okay. Anyway, have fun tonight if you're playing Diablo. I'll be there. You'll be there. It's gonna be cool. If I don't see you, have a great weekend. But I hope you enjoyed your stay, and thanks to my friends. Farewell. 100 for $470. Now I need a barn coop. Mm-hmm. 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 Recommended poultry feeder. Need one of these two. And 50 pounds of feed. Bulk discount by 20, get 5% off each. Okay. Okay. $1,500 for the same price as a little Yorkie that shits on the carpet when we change your food. I could have 100 chickens, a coop, and enough feed to last them for a fucking year. Why did I buy a dog?